Put this away before we get in trouble.
We've been a little out of commission for a while, and I started to try and recap, but if I'm not mistaken, I started to try and recap before tonight's session is what I'm trying to say, and there were a few holes in what I remember. I do remember you, both the party, breaking into Blackthorn Keep and rescuing Tryfon and Circe, right? And basically busting out of there and going back to town, in a nutshell.
Yeah, we fucking blew that shit up.
Oh yeah.
That's like bullet point number 1 here. Blew up Blackthorn Keep.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely blew it up. Now, you went back to North Veritas. You saw Magistrate Beauclou, gave him the information about Crick's Lockfinger, collected your 250 gold piece reward, and then sort of retired to a bunch of things in town, right? You went off to the Toenail. I know that you got a long rest and you leveled, but what am I missing?
We saw Dickie the Whippet.
You saw Dickie the Whippet in the
Toenail,
correct?
right?
Yeah.
He asked Brec if we had found any of his stuff. We blew it up, scampered back to North Veritas. Dickie offered 75 gold piece for the return of his things, and Dickie also has information on potential jobs.
Correct.
Mentioned the Velvet Sky.
Yes.
Was that from Dickie the Whippet?
Yeah.
Your big dick.
Velvet Sky.
Velvet Sky, name of criminal
I also wrote
organization
that
of
down.
wealthy
Yeah.
people trying to manipulate change, is what I have.
Yeah, I said shadow operation run by noteworthy and wealthy people who want to see change.
Okay. Good.
We planned on going shopping.
I had a feeling that
I
was
also
coming.
have a different
Run
thing
by
I
a bunch of
wanna do.
goblin and orc mercs.
Shopping.
You made out with a goblin.
I did?
You know me.
Ugh.
Circe did. That was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Ugh. You need to get checked for syphilis.
No one is looking at you the same way.
Yeah, talk about yearning, burning.
Anyway.
Did we also, there was Agent Velmore Iliath, had understanding of covert activity on the south side of the city. Division of Special Investigation.
Yep, I
We
remember
get that info from the magistrate, I guess.
You got notes, man.
Nerd.
Did you say nerd?
That's right. Let me clean off my foot.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
That was good. That was good.
Hi. I'll, just take care of that.
Wow.
Why have none of your characters been that voice before ever?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Damn.
Who is this
I wish
character?
Nibirius talked like that.
Right? I cast fireball on all your fat asses.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, now we know what's going on Instagram Reels this week.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
Back
I
off.
thought it said Tryfon.
No.
Sorry.
Eric, can you move to your left like an inch?
Yeah, are we good back here? Because I'm sitting really close
You
to
guys
the
are
heater.
perfect.
Okay, great.
You guys
I know
are
we
perfect.
are.
I sent you a Discord.
Bears on film. Bears on film.
What am I missing?
Cue the Duran Duran riff.
What am I missing?
Right?
2 minutes later.
Bears on film.
Well, I think we should start from the standpoint of the party waking up at the Mallard, emerging from their rooms. We had 2 rooms. We had Tryfon and Remy in one room, and the 4 of you in the other room. Okay. Everybody that's in the other room, meaning Circe, Bran, and Thrud. Roll for me a
No,
perception
we're
check. Not you.
Oh, I said everybody.
I sent you a thingy, by the way, Todd.
Fucking
Can I
right,
use
daddy.
my passive perception?
No, you
No,
can't.
because you were sleeping.
Right.
I
Okay.
sent you
18.
a thingy.
Natty
Oh.
with a 23.
Word.
23.
That was a
Bran?
nat 20.
Nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
13.
Starting off nice.
I know.
Hey, you want my jacket?
I have
At least
one.
that on a
I
perception
should
check.
probably
check.
Should have played yourself.
Okay, so 23.
Yeah.
At about 2 o'clock in the morning, you are startled awake by a sound that sounds like clinking glass. It's just gentle, it's very subtle. And as you sort of come to consciousness, you also smell a smell in the room that's off, it's odd. It has a bit of a... First of all, it's got a hotness to the smell, if that makes any kind of sense to you. There's a warmth to it, almost as if something were burning, but not wood burning. It smells like something you've never smelled before is burning.
It's not wood, so like a chemical or something?
Like a chemical.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we wouldn't have smelled it at Blackthorn Keep when we blew up all those barrels?
No, nothing like that at all, actually. You open your eyes, though, because you're aware of something now. And you look across the room, and you notice that Brec is sitting on the floor opposite side of the bed. There's a gentle glow coming up and illuminating their face. And there is this kind of sound. It's like a hiss. It's like a... You kind of crane your neck a little bit, and you look across the room, and you see that there is this small burner with a liquid inside and a flame. And standing above it is a kind of stand. And that stand is holding a small glass vial. And Brec is gently, with a very small metallic spoon, adding a powdery substance in, and it's melting into a liquid form. There's a small amount of smoke off-gassing coming up out of it, and it's sort of in the illuminated face of Brec, you see this kind of magic happening.
This is meth. I've seen it in the film.
Brec is cooking meth. Yes.
Does he happen to be bald?
Walter?
Yes.
Walter.
Brec's new name is...
What'd you do,
Walter.
Walter?
Heisenberg.
I was going to say Heisenberg, but I'll leave the other
I
copyrighted
would,
stuff out.
I mean, everyone else is asleep. I'll just give it a little... What you doing over there?
Brec turns around and looks at you and just kind of like waves their hand, gives a smile, and just kind of like nods and says, "It's okay. I'm working on something."
All right, go to sleep.
I'm working on something. Okay.
Even more sketchy.
It's very Brec in a way. There's a little bit of chemistry going on. You know, Brec actually mentioned earlier that they were going to go out and look for alchemical supplies, right? And so they're apparently working on something. And so without a care, you close your eyes and go back to sleep. You guys all wake in the morning. And you do notice that Brec is gone.
Where's the,
Are his things still here?
You walk over to where Brec sleeps, and at the side of the bed there were Brec's belongings, but everything is gone, with the exception of that small apparatus that you saw on the floor, which basically consists of a little wire metal stand, a small vial, right? And below it is a small burner. It looks like an alcohol burner with a wick. And that's really all that's there.
and whatever he was working on is gone?
Well, meanwhile...
Well, it looks like what he was working on is actually there.
Shoe.
But if you take a closer investigation, you
So
might
there's
be
like
able
a
to-
there's like a fluid
Okay, narcissist.
In a-
substance in the vial?
No, the vial's empty.
Let's go.
Oh. I mean, I'll check it out a little bit. I'm not an expert in alchemical processes, but I can investigate it a little bit.
Well, if you're not proficient in alchemical, or let's just say alchemy, which you're not really studying,
No.
I can roll your proficiency. I can roll your investigation for you if you want.
Sure. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Do you have any modifiers to investigation?
2.
2. You're not able to tell what it was that, Heisenberg was cooking on the side of the bed here. But you pick the vial up and you give it a good smell. The aroma is, it's pungent. It's actually something that whatever was in here to drink, you're like not fancying having a sip of this. It's really quite fetid on some level. So that alone, like actually when you smell it, you feel like the muscles in your face kind of tighten a little bit, almost like you're having a real kind of visceral reaction to.
I want to drink it.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
I mean, there might be a drop in the bottom. There might be a drop.
Drink it.
You want to drink it?
Do it, pussy.
Let's do rollies.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're not in the room.
No.
I'm not in the room.
This is our room. Okay.
All right.
That was Rich speaking.
You guys want to talk about this, or are you just going to grab it out of...
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, I was just gonna say that I don't know where our fightery type person is.
Where's
But
the drow?
I woke up in the middle of the night and they were playing with this thing, cooking something. Fucking smelled a little weird, but I don't know where they are.
I'm gonna walk out. Where's I don't know. Where would I be able to talk to whoever owns this joint?
Well, the Mallard is... you're on the second floor of the
Right.
Mallard. At the end of the hallway, there's a flight of stairs that goes down. It ends in a narrow hallway that, if you turn left and head towards the middle section of the building,
Yeah.
there's a concierge there.
Okay.
There's a desk. And then beyond that is the restaurant that is on the first floor of that space.
Okay. Does it seem like there's any other way out except down the main staircase to the entrance?
From what you know, no. But you haven't been in every door on the second floor, other than your window. Maybe there is a window in the room.
All right. I'm gonna go down and see if I can talk to the concierge.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck.
Okay. Did you drink this thing, or were you just
No,
sitting
I'm not gonna drink
Just
it.
fucking around.
Stupid. I'm just fucking around.
there? Okay. All right. So you head out of the room, and
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna sort of looking around, investigating, wondering, maybe somewhere around here, and make it all the way downstairs to the person when who's sitting behind the desk.
there's no one sitting behind the desk. There is someone just sort of passing through,
Yeah.
tidying some things. It's a slender gentleman, human, dark hair. Hears you come down the stairs and turns around and he's like, "Oh, everything okay? Can I help you with something?"
Yeah, I was wondering, we're staying in one of the rooms upstairs, and the little drow fellow that was traveling around with us seemed to have just disappeared, up and left, took all of his stuff. Would you happen to have seen him or heard anyone leave?
I just came on, actually, about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I've kind of been setting up for the day, but I haven't seen anybody.
Okay.
But I can ask... I can figure out who was on the night before.
Yes, please.
Because we were shut down for a little while, so I don't know what the
Please.
schedule was, but I could find out.
And do you know, other than this staircase and out the front door, do you know if there's any place on the second door that has an exit other than a window?
Well, yeah, there is one. There's a utility room at the end of the hallway that does have a sort of a doorway out for just in case there's a fire in the building. There's a way out there.
Okay.
Sure. But that door's locked,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
so
Gotcha.
not exactly very effective if we have a fire. Is it? No.
Well, thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not really.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
I am.
Excellent. Excellent.
Perfect. I'm just gonna walk back upstairs.
Okay.
I would like to do a medicine check on the apparatus.
Okay. Are you proficient in medicine?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead and make the roll.
17.
A 17. What is it you're looking for exactly? That you're...
Trying to figure out what may be the components of these different liquidy soldery thing.
Yeah.
Would be.
Yeah.
The
So
smell, perhaps.
absolutely. So there are a couple of things that you can ascertain from what little matter is left here. Now there is a bit of a powdery residue around the sides of this little holder. And so after kind of dipping your finger in this powdery residue, rolling it around in your fingers, sniffing it, it is a powdery spore-like substance, like from a mushroom. It is mixed in a little bit with what appears to be a what's the word I'm looking for? A liquid substance that is it's got a gel-like consistency to it, right? So it's clear, but it's not like water. but it's not thick like a paste. It's in between those two things, like a thick sugar water almost.
Simple syrup, perhaps?
Like a simple syrup, a little bit on the heavier side. Your medicine check tells you that they were probably trying to suspend this substance in a way that would deliver it in a different kind of way.
Like a tincture?
Correct. And you realize also that the spores, as you smell them, there's a section of your brain that just lights up for a second, and you realize that they have hallucinogenic properties.
Oh,
Word.
I want to drink it.
There's really just
You're making that.
a drop in there.
There's
It's for
something.
the pie.
It is for the pies.
That's what we call
Oh, the
walnuts.
pies.
The pies, yeah.
Yes, the Strahd pies. Are you drinking it? Did you go back to the room?
Yeah, I'm in
All
the
right,
room.
you're in the room?
I'm going to pick it up.
This will make you trip face.
Face.
I want to drink it.
Okay.
I'm not watching them babysitting them.
This would be stupid.
So there's
Wow, self-control.
no sign
Yeah.
of Brec.
Beyond the things that were left behind, you don't have anything.
Well, whoever's on shift downstairs hasn't seen him leave, but he said he'd ask whoever was on night shift. They did mention, however, there's a little escape exit on the second floor that
Take a hit.
he might have gone through in case they haven't seen him leave. I don't know. It just seems like he's being all sneaky deaky like.
Well, we didn't go over a toenail.
Yeah, maybe he's just out for a bit. You know?
Are we awake?
Sure, if you want to be.
Do we know where their room is?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just they're
right.
actually they're 3 doors down the hall, if I remember, 2 or 3 doors down.
Hey, yeah. Who is it?
Wait, we need
Brad.
Oh, come in, man.
Sup?
How you doing?
Not the shop.
Did you see Brec this morning?
Uh,
Throughout.
no, I know who Brec is.
Okay. Yeah, that one.
No, have you seen? No, not here.
They're gone.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
They're
they're
not
gone?
in our room.
Yeah, but where'd they go?
Is there
I
stuff
don't
there?
know. Some of it.
What?
Woke up in the middle of the night. They were cooking something in a little burner
Cooking
thing.
something.
I don't know. It smelled fucking
It will
weird.
make you trip face.
Oh,
I don't-
Yeah.
Can I
I
have
mean-
it?
I'm in the hallway.
No, I don't know if that's.
Can I have
There's
it?
a drop left. I don't know.
Why
Is there
do
a
all
drop
of you
left?
want to trip face?
It's
didn't say I want
fun.
You just
Really?
What's
asked.
so
me.
wrong with all of your realities?
I don't want it. I
You
I'm
ever
not
been
I
part
just
of
want
this.
to keep it
I don't
for
know if that's
later.
best
It's fun.
for us to
I
do.
didn't say I wanted to
It's like
drink
going to
it.
an
I
amusement
said I
park
wanted
when
to
you get
keep
sick.
it for later.
Anyway, I
There's
woke up
not
in the
much
middle of the
left.
night. They were doing something. I said, Psst, "What you doing?" They kind of just shrugged it off. Woke up.
Well, I gotta admit, I never really talked to Brec much. They were a little suspicious.
Well, they were a
Nah.
little shady.
Yeah,
Bran, make a Constitution saving throw.
Brand.
Fuck.
That's you.
The fuck? What did I do?
He throws up projectile vomits on my face.
No, please.
Oh no.
No,
Hey.
fuck. No, not this one.
Tryfon, you're in the middle of talking to Branmorn, and all of a sudden Branmorn goes blank, just like this, almost as if in an instantaneous trance. Your immediate thought
Can I
is,
grab the back of his head to just make sure he doesn't fall over?
okay, you grab a hold of him, and he's kind of like he's got a rigidity about him that says he's going to be able to stand, but there is a blank stare on a completely
Hey.
blank stare on his face.
Hey, buddy. Hello? Hey, what's going on with him? What happened?
So,
I can't
Bran,
keep this.
you
What did you do to him?
Did he drink the liquid?
As far as I know, no one drank that liquid. There was not much liquid left in it.
Bran. So you're in the middle of speaking to Tryfon, and all of a sudden you're almost completely unaware that you have shifted into this kind of space.
What?
Your consciousness shrinks
You're
backwards, almost
sunken
into
place.
like a funnel, and you become almost like a smaller entity back inside the volume of your headspace, if that
this-
makes sense. You're able to see out, but it's almost as if the lenses you look out through are all the way across the room, and through them,
He's tripping.
through them you can see Tryfon's head out there, but he's almost as if he's in an external space beyond your own, if that makes sense. The room you're in is cavernous and black. There are no features other than the 2 illuminated spots on the other side of the room. And
Can I
as
give
you're
him
there,
like a light slap?
what?
Can I give him like a light, like,
Yep.
gonna wake up?
Yep,
I'm gonna
give
do
him
it.
a light slap. And you know, at that point, actually, when Tryfon slaps you, which you don't even know what it was, there is kind of a bass like to the room, actually, which causes you to jump for a second. And actually, it kind of breaks you in. This external sound, this resonating external sound, breaks you in for what happens next, which is this voice comes through the space.
Horrifying.
It says, Bran, it's been a little while, and I'm very pleased with the way that you are handling all of my gifts to you.
Oh, hey.
Huh?
I have to say that I think that my generosity has been worthwhile because you are doing well. You're doing a good job. So I have something for you. I have something for you, and it's fortunate that you fucked around and found out on some level and handled this substance because it allowed me.
That's what I do.
It's good. It's good. It gives me faith in you. But it also allowed me a channel to go inside you and be able to talk to you much more easily than, say, in dream, because dreams are much more difficult to contact you through. Anyway, I don't have much time. There is a woman who is a warlock like yourself that I know of on the south end of North Veritas, not in the city. You must leave on the north-south road, travel south. Approximately 1.5 hours south, you will come to an intersection. Take right. About 1 mile down that road, if you're careful and you pay attention, there is a light, indiscernible footpath. Take that footpath. 3 miles into the forest, you will come to a clearing. In that clearing, you will see nothing. It will be perfectly circular clearing, but on the edge of the clearing, there will be a thicket that looks like something impassable. I want you to walk to the edge of that thicket, and I want you to ask for Favera Crow. Now, if she deems you worthy, and I've told her you will probably come, but that my influence on Favera has waned over the years, but if you ask for her and she deems you worthy, she will answer your call. Be careful, but she will teach you things. She will be good to you. And as you gain more understanding of the material plane and some more experience, I have a job for you. I have something for you to do. So get to work. I must go now. This might be a little scary for you after I leave.
Now, what did I fuck around with?
I don't know. All I saw was a portal open in front of me, and there you were, in this big black space.
Okay.
I thought, oh, I'll go there. I'll talk to him now.
I touched it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That's so weird.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You're still inside this black space. He's still completely entranced. He's like,
Can I like pick him up? Can I
Still
pick
in the
him up
black
and like lay him
space.
on the floor in the room?
sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You notice across the
Sunken
room, these two
place.
portals, all of a sudden you see the space outside them change as your body is laid down on the floor.
Hey,
Wait, I was gonna say, didn't you say there were like lights or something?
There were lights, and that's
Thrud,
because the
Thrud,
windows
yes,
inside of Tryfon and Remy's
can you
room
do?
were sort of
Do you want to like
illuminating
do
that
something
space.
about this? Do you have
Can
any
I
way to
move?
like check what's going on with him? Do you know like medicine?
You're catatonic.
Does anybody know medicine? Anybody got medical
No.
experience?
I
I
mean,
could do a medicine check on him, but I don't know that it would do much better. He seems like he's stripping face.
Thrud. Make a Constitution save. Oh, sorry, wait, Circe. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Where are you?
no, because they were all in the room
You
with
all-
the thingy and they all
They
touched
all
it.
touched it.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Oh,
giving up the
come
inspo
on, have
point.
fun.
Dude, let it happen.
Have fun.
Just bear down.
We fuck around.
We're gonna
Oh my god.
fucking
Nat 20.
Hey, listen.
So 23.
23.
Yeah.
Nice. You momentarily feel
Holy shit.
this sort of sharp pain that comes up through the back of one of your sinuses, almost as if there's like
Maybe we stay
massive
alone.
pressure system in the area, and you wince for a moment, but actually are able to shake it off, and it does subside. So you're unaffected by it.
Right.
Thrud.
Con?
Fuck it.
Yeah, Con.
19.
A 19. Same with you. Your response is a little bit different. What is your constitution? I'm guessing it's high.
It's an 18.
18, and what's yours, Circe?
12.
A 12. Yeah. So you feel a little bit of a tremor, but not much, and then it passes. You're not even sure what it was from. Could have been a chill from a draft in the room, something you normally wouldn't feel anyway.
Right.
But
Like a trippy chill.
yeah, hard for you to figure out.
Interesting.
So both of you are unaffected by it.
I wonder what happened if you
Hey, how's everyone else feeling?
I don't know. I just got this massive headache for a second. But it's gone.
You think like Brec is fucking with us?
I don't know.
You never can trust
I mean,
a motherfucker, can you?
You said he was Oh, he's dead. Not dead. He's asleep. He said
Try to
he was
poison you
cooking
guys? Did he
something in
take
the middle of the
anything?
night.
Yes, it sounded like he was using the apparatus to make something.
Did he say that we were exposed to anything somehow?
I was asleep.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we don't touch the thingy.
It's a grand,
Neither of
that's
you
a
guys are
grand
feeling
idea.
anything?
I feel
I don't know
fine.
what's happening, no.
I feel good.
Where is the thing?
And did you
still
feel
remember?
anything?
Yeah, you left it in the room.
Yeah, I felt a sneeze. It was a Tuesday. It was nothing.
I mean, do you all have your shit? Did you lose anything?
Let me
Did
go
he snag
check.
anything?
I do
I'm
not
gonna
see
go
it.
walk back into my room and just make sure the shit's there.
Okay. Everything that you have had is all there. It's not as if anything's been taken.
All right, I'm good. I have everything.
It does not
He's
seem
just
as
gone.
if there was any thievery.
Maybe a mistake.
Hold on. I'm gonna go try to find that little escape route that he was talking about. Intuitively, are there any doors that would be marked different, like as an escape route?
You look up and down the hallway, and you do notice that there is a kind of spacing between the doors that
Yeah.
sort of denotes that there might be a room behind them,
Right.
with the exception of one door at the opposite end of the hallway,
Yeah.
which is particularly close to the outside wall.
I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna try the door.
It's locked.
It's locked. Would I be able to do? What skill would I need?
Well, if you have lock-picking tools, thieves' tools, you can use them to attempt to unlock the door.
Yeah.
If you're not proficient in them, it's going to be, it depends on the quality of the lock, and you don't really know what that is. I'm assuming you're not proficient in thieves' tools.
No. Does anybody know how to pick a lock?
I no fucking idea. No.
You?
I have Tinker's tools.
Would you be able to try to pick this? Or at least like take the lock apart?
Tinker's tools? You could try to mess with it. I'd have you roll sleight of hand with disadvantage.
I have Tinker's tools, Mason tools, and Smith's tools.
Oh,
Definitely the Tinker's
can
tools.
I offer the help option because I have good sleight of hand?
Which would just cancel out the disadvantage and give him,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's do that.
You think this has something to do with Brec?
I don't know. I'm just
That's a
having...
12.
12?
What do you mean to do?
You mess with the lock for a little while, but you find that you're probably doing more damage to the paint around it, and it's not unlocking.
Gotcha.
Branmorn, you notice that the space that you're in has now halved itself in size. The room is actually shrinking, and the two portal windows have grown closer.
All right, he's coming back.
Okay,
Through them,
Word.
through them, now that you're able to make out some detail, every once in a while you notice a big horn go by, probably as Tryfon walks by you in his
I want to
worry.
like stare over him.
And then you see Remy's face just kind of like looking
Like,
in both
upside
windows.
Hold on,
down.
can I paint a picture for a second?
Absolutely.
Did you lay him on the floor or on
Yeah,
the
on
bed?
the
Yeah, he's
floor.
on the floor. Okay, so if he's laying this way and here's a head, I am sitting right at like the back of his head on the floor, and I'm just like this. Looking straight into his eyes, and I'm like looking back and forth at both eyes. Just staring at him.
I think you got your character.
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Oh man.
A bad trip.
Man.
Bad trip.
18.
Ooh.
18.
Sorry, go ahead.
You see Remy like upside down looking through, and what's weird is that what normally is stereoscopic vision when both of your eyes are working in conjunction with each other to create three-dimensional space, these two windows are split individual spaces, and so you sort of see one side of Remy's face in one window and the other side of Remy's face in the other distant window, and it looks like it's impossibly spread apart. But you're able to sort of just like in your calm approach to this weird trip be like, what the fuck? Rather than freaking out over this. So you're okay. And you do notice that it is slowly drawing closer. What were you going to say, Circe?
Can I try
You're a nightmare.
some amount of telepathic speech to see if I can
That's so wild.
communicate to whatever part of his brain might still be active?
You could. Did you go back in the room? Did you give up on the lock? Because you were all the way down at the other end of the hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could try.
All right. I'm gonna kneel down next to him. I'm gonna give Remy kind of like a weird look. Like, what are you doing?
There's nothing behind them.
Yeah.
I'm just.
All right.
I
I'm
think
gonna sort
we'll
of
be
bend
back.
over his head and place both of my fingers on either side of his temple. I'm gonna look deep into his eyes. Okay.
My mind to your mind.
It's like the
My
equivalent of
thoughts
drawing
to
a
your thoughts.
mustache on
I'm
a
not gonna
drunk
do this. I'm just
person.
gonna like. Bran, are you in there?
This actually comes booming into your head
No.
in this echoey space. You hear Circe's voice coming through.
Hello?
You don't hear anything in return, though.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't even know if you're awake. But
Yeah, I think they're just speaking into the
we're
But me looking at
standing
him was
by.
weird. This is
You'll be
weird.
safe, all right?
Might be soothing.
No,
we
this
both
is weird.
felt something weird. Like I had a massive pounding headache, so if there's something going on, it had to do with whatever was going on with that
This is
potion,
giving me a
but
headache.
We'll figure it out. Can you hear me?
Oh my god!
Boom!
I don't-
Just comes crashing into
don't
your
think he can
cranial
hear you.
space. This sort of mini black stadium of a. It's almost like you're in a planetarium, right?
Is he saying anything back?
No.
I'm gonna say that it's not working.
Well,
Hey, you want to get like
Can
a
I-
pillow for him?
Can I put my finger in his ear?
Fuck!
Yes. Are you gonna wet it? Are you gonna
I was
wet
going
the
to say,
finger
for,
first?
for
I'm
true
gonna-
effectiveness, you should. suck
I'm gonna
it on
hit
your
him with
finger
one of
first and
these,
make it
just like
directly.
2 fingers in the
You
ears.
don't have to do it.
Just like
Bam. Two
bam,
fingers
2
into the
fingers
ear.
in
Oddly, with this sort of level of physical stimuli, and the fact that your room is growing smaller and you're sort of unsure of where you are, you do feel this. But because you've sort of dissociated yourself with your physical being and you're still unsure of where everything sort of lines up, you just feel this penetrating presence that feels, well, frankly, a little violating on some level.
Grab his
But
dick.
what?
What?
the
old dick twist.
What?
Grab his dick and twist it! Twist his dick!
I have a feeling you're gonna wake up from this with like a penis tattooed on your forehead.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They were already
Comb in his
saying
ear,
they're
dude.
drawing on my face and shit.
Yep.
Well, I'm bored. I'm gonna get up and walk away.
Where are you
It's
going?
only a
I
few
don't
minutes
know.
later that you see the
I'm gonna sit down
final
on the
sort of
bed.
drawing in of the room. Your mind, your eye sockets, the physical space that your consciousness takes up inside of the volume of your head, now all of a sudden is almost like a 1-to-1, right? It sort of clicks back in, and you're able to look around the room, and with that, you're able to move your eyes, your face, look around.
Ah!
and
He's
it-
okay.
Sleeping Beauty.
He's back.
It's coming back.
Are you still looking over me?
No, I got up at this
Okay.
point.
How you
Who
doing,
has the
buddy?
vial?
How the fuck am I on the floor?
Who has the vial?
I thought it was better than
Vials back in the
standing
room.
up
Back in
in
the
your
room.
moment.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Do
I was,
Yeah, you
What
were
you see
gone.
anything?
You were like empty.
I was in a spot. It was just black. I keep getting poked and shit. I don't know. Were you fucking with me?
I'm gonna like look
She's
away.
looking away.
They might have been fucking with you.
I think they were just
Nothing
trying to
terrible.
make
I'm a little
sure
fucking
you woke
sore,
up.
man.
What
No
happened?
digital
Why are you
manipulation.
sore?
That's what you were worrying about.
Someone said fucking grab the dick and twist it.
What? No one.
No, someone said that, didn't they?
You did hear that.
I
You
did
heard
hear
that.
I heard that
Yeah.
echoing.
Did we also
Fucking
all
heard
yell?
you.
Did we all also yell the old dick twist?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when you heard the old dick twist, the space actually started to collapse a little faster and you're panicking. I think this gave you a
Waking me up.
Wait,
a little bit.
wait.
Hold on, wait.
It's as if water was splashed in your face.
We
I'm
did
glad you're
not
back.
Grab your dick and twist it.
Yeah, I don't know where I was.
Did
the
you
fuck
see
was that?
anything? Did you hear anything?
I mean, you know, I got powers, right? Like, this one's got some powers too. Well, you just beat shit, right? You got weird powers.
Yeah.
But
We all got weird.
I get my powers. Someone gave me my powers.
Oh.
Were you seeing or conversating with
Yeah.
your friends?
So you're
Yeah,
a
you talk to
poser.
me.
Poser.
That's his name.
Poser. Sure,
Oh.
whatever. But I got powers. I don't know.
All right.
Fucking, do a little thing or two.
Yeah.
I don't know. You like study books
Judge
and
not,
shit.
lest ye yourself be judged.
Anyway.
What's the name of your guy?
Dude, you're gonna make me look in the fucking.
No,
I don't
that's-
fucking know.
I'm sorry.
His name is Zephyros.
Does he
There
sound
we
like
go.
Borat?
What is a Borat?
This is my house.
You must go
Entry,
find
please.
another warlock.
Zephyros.
My,
Yes.
my
They-
warlock.
Yes.
A
They
banana
came
hammock
to
was
me.
real.
I didn't always have these powers. They came to me in my home, offering me
Interesting.
some power.
For what?
I
No,
don't
that's
know. They
nothing
want
for
me to
free.
do shit. I don't know. They come to me every now and then.
What do they want you to do?
I don't know yet. They said eventually they're gonna ask for something, but right now they want me to get a little stronger.
Did your mom ever talk to you about kidnapping? Like, if some stranger comes offering you something, you don't.
My family was all about it. They said do it. Kind of edged me on a little bit.
Interesting. They were edging you.
What the fuck?
Oh!
Why is this always?
What in the
always-
incest?
always
Are
goes fucking.
This is
Okay.
weird.
Are we gonna
I have
look
a
for this
question.
guy, or are we just
What
gonna...
guy? My guy's
Yes.
gone.
No, not
in
him.
my
The
walk
He
other
just
around
guy.
the
talked to me in
town
my
on
head.
like
Brec.
that first day, would I have
Oh,
found
Brec.
like
Yeah,
an
where the fuck is
old
Brec?
library book?
I think it's something that.
You don't know.
There's a couple.
Working
Yeah,
on-
there is
Put you
actually
in
a
that
place. There's a bookstore that you.
Oh.
Well,
Hey.
I shouldn't say
Maybe.
bookstore. It is a
It was-
sort of scroll quill.
I was still
and
around when you said it
antiquated
was a
book
little
sort
fucking
of,
trippy dippy, right?
Yes.
dealer on some level.
Okay.
Maybe.
So, and
get behind
it's
the
called.
locked
If you give
door
me a
with that
second,
ring.
I will remember its name.
Okay.
if there was
half a
room
moment.
to squeeze
wanna
through
go shopping?
something.
If you can squeeze the
You
ring
wanna go
through.
together? You wanna
Yeah.
meet up after?
I don't know. I'm just having some weird vibes
I don't know
about
what the
this
plan is.
Brec thing.
I mean, I got some
and
shopping I want to
He
do.
seemed to be all sneaky.
Well,
Goes
And
behind the
there's
door?
a-
Blacksmith.
It's a locked escape route, which
Yeah,
seems
you'll
odd.
find out.
Why is an escape route locked?
And then-
I
Did
don't
you
know.
get any something?
I'm just having a weird feeling about
Maybe.
it. And
What?
I want to see if we can
it's a
get
secret.
in there. So,
But
You
I
think
then
you're getting me
and then
something?
I'm gonna go
see if there's any way
to
to squeeze that ring through.
a clothing store.
Are you getting me something there?
Do you want to just come with me?
There were two places that you saw. The first one was Quill and Scroll. You haven't been in that store at all, but you did go by it. The other one was Whispering Parchment.
What's the difference between the two?
The Whispering Parchment one is sort of a quaint-looking bookshop. You haven't been inside, but you know, from the outside and through the window, you did notice a small window display of a variety of books, and the place was well kept and nicely sort of kept up on the outside, window boxes, etc., etc. In Quill and Scroll, the place is decrepit. It is sort of unkempt on the outside. Some of the wood trim is rotting. The window glass is dirty. Not as pleasant a space.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do we also know of a blacksmith?
You do. You
Yes.
were at the one blacksmith, which is where.
Balls of fire.
Yeah, Balls of Fire. There's
Balls of
also-
fire.
There's several. Balls of Fire was the one you went to.
Balls
Okay.
of fire.
And then there's the fashion place we saw on the way out. The clothes store.
Yes.
Forget the name of it though.
That was called. I'm gonna try and remember that without looking it up, but it was called. I'm gonna blow that one too. Sorry, I'm a little off.
Gossamer.
Thank you, Gossamer.
Well,
It was called Gossamer's Garments. I kind of want to change the name of that to something a little bit less alliterative.
I want to go to those
How
two
about
places.
Gossamer's Stream?
Ew. No.
Never mind.
No.
You guys want to
So what's the plan?
do a little shopping?
Orange, pecan,
Orange bourbon.
Holy shit!
chocolate.
I'm down. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
That's old people chocolate.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You
delicious.
guys keep it to Reese's.
Ooh.
Wow, that was dastardly. Actually, that was filthy.
Keep the kids entertained. Well, the men eat the chocolate. You guys want to do a little shopping?
Shopping? What are we doing?
Blacksmith?
Well, we're gonna at least hit up the toenail and see if Brec's there. We're not gonna give up on him right away,
It's
are
right
we?
across the street. You know it's open early.
Maybe they've seen him.
You want to check?
Okay.
I mean, or you can just go shopping.
We'll go check if you want.
Okay. You guys head out of the Mallard, walk across the street, and as you enter the toenail, it's quiet because it's so early. There are a few patrons in there. What do you need?
Perception check. Did I hear what you said?
What?
Yeah. He
What?
whispered something. I want to know what he said.
This is totally out of game.
Oh, is it really?
I said, that's fucking delicious. Do you want a little piece of the chocolate? Okay.
There you go.
Olivia, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, Bran, roll,
How about
roll
an insight?
deception
Before you fucking
or
do it.
persuasion. I'll let you decide.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, you were offended by the children.
No, it's okay.
Do you want to try it?
You only
Yeah.
want it?
It's try a little bit of it. It's actually really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
I mean, I'm not getting much bourbon, but
No, me neither.
I didn't get much bourbon, but it was
it's
delicious.
just
The
really
orange
good.
pecan was really good.
What were you
Sorry,
saying, Todd?
total tangent.
About?
You were going off about the toenail.
Oh, so you enter the toenail, and
could
it's
bourbon.
quiet. There are a couple of patrons. Bunce is behind the bar, prepping for the day.
The back.
What do you want to do? You don't see Brec in the toenail.
I'm gonna walk right
I'll
up
cut
the
right
buns.
to the chase.
I'm gonna walk right up the buns because I kind of want to get shopping.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. What can I do for you? Good morning.
You see Brec anywhere? Did he come by?
Brec. Who's Brec?
Brec's the drow that was with us.
Oh. No.
No?
Is he missing?
Yeah.
Well, I got up not too long ago. I've been in the place for maybe an hour, but didn't come in here.
You know anything about like a hallucinatory thing?
Well, I got a couple of special brews behind the bar. If you
No,
want
I
to have a
don't.
good
I don't.
time,
It's
but-
not for me. No.
Oh.
He was playing with his chemistry set and he someone got too close to it and they tripped out and they were unresponsive
You're not
for a few
selling
minutes
this right now.
and
He's playing with his chemistry set.
and that's the last thing we saw of him.
Well, no. I'm not sure how I'd know anything about that, but if I hear of anybody doing something like trippy, I could certainly tell you. Yeah, did you get enough sleep last night? What happened to your horn?
I'm gonna walk out.
Oh. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Well, they probably would have found out about the horn because we were drinking at the toenail the night before, weren't
You
we?
were. Bunce
It was
wasn't
late
there though.
and-
Oh, okay.
So
Do you wanna-
Poppy
you wanna
was
go?
there and some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
other
There's no
Poppies
leads
were
there.
Is Poppy there?
Probably better.
Is Poppy there now?
Yeah.
No. She works later.
Don't,
So what's
don't
the-
bring
Night
Poppy
shift.
into this.
What's
She works the night
Tuesday
shift.
mornings, does
I
she?
don't want to see. I don't want to see her acorn. All right.
So hello.
Chestnut.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we
What's
still
the plan?
No, we kind of went to the toenail.
What's the plan?
Look, Bunce had no information.
Did we? I don't know if I want to fucking touch it.
What's the plan?
Bunce had nothing.
Okay. They want to go shopping.
I
Unless
don't
you,
want to shop. I just need to go
door.
find a.
That shouldn't be locked. Isn't that kind of cool?
They're curious about a locked door.
go, you guys do your thing. We're gonna go. We'll
Where
meet up
are
with
you
you in a
gonna
little.
be?
We'll meet up in a
Really
little
wanna
bit. We'll be
split.
back here in a little bit. Where are you gonna be?
I don't know. They wanted to check a
Behind
door.
a locked
okay,
door.
I'm
Where?
the one that could possibly get behind the door.
Where's the locked door?
Upstairs.
Who's upstairs
I
in
don't
our
know. It's
hotel
weird.
room?
In
It's
the
weird.
Mallard?
Yeah.
Yeah. In our
Okay, then
hotel.
I'll meet you at the Mallard.
Like
Alright.
now or later?
Let's just go now.
In like
Let's
in,
just
might
in
only
like an
take,
hour.
Like 5
no,
minutes.
let's just go now.
We're gonna
Might
go.
take 5 minutes.
No,
We'll see you.
no.
5 minutes.
Let's
I'll
just
go there?
Yeah.
Give us 5 minutes.
Oh, you want to do this?
And I want
You
to.
spit in your bean card.
I want.
Mine.
All right, then let's do this door thing,
It
and then,
is.
and
I
then we can
wouldn't-
all go
I'm the
together.
one saying we're gonna
Okay.
come with
I
you.
mean, look,
Oh.
I.
makes sense because people are going missing
Sorry,
now. I
that's
guess.
Well, I mean,
My bad.
we've kind of grouped up. One of them went missing. I don't fucking know. And we left a couple of things in the room. Or Brec left a couple of things in the room. I wouldn't touch the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
No.
But maybe we take the other part, like the burner thing. Do we pocket the burner thing?
Just leave it in the room.
I wouldn't touch
Yeah.
it.
We'll
Okay,
just leave it
fine.
for
We'll
now.
just leave it.
We'll just
Fine,
leave it for
just
now.
leave it. Okay.
Do you really?
All right.
Show me this fucking door. Where's this door?
So
Let's go see the
we're
door.
gonna go back upstairs
I,
to
did,
that
I
door.
said don't touch the
Why are
bottle.
we
Does
fighting?
it
I said
seem
don't touch the bottle.
like there's a gap underneath the door
kinda
big
want
enough
Remy
to
to be
fit
all
that
dead.
ring through?
I did yell at them.
Yeah, for sure. There's
Yeah.
a gap under the door, probably an inch and a half
Yeah.
high.
Let's.
Fit my dick through
However
there.
you do this, that looks big enough to fit your ring in.
What did I miss? I'm glad I missed it.
He's talking about Todd sliding under doors.
That wasn't canon. That wasn't canon. That was good.
Do I have a dick on my face?
You do not.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
There was at least a little bit of restraint.
You want me to go on the other side of the door?
Yes, please.
Okay.
When you go into your ring thing,
Yeah.
count 30 seconds. You'll
Alright.
be on the other side of the door.
Okay.
All right. And if you can, try to see if there's a way to unlock it from the other side.
Okay.
Otherwise, just tell
I
us
feel
there's no
like
way.
this is just gonna be a
Fuck.
closet of brooms.
If this is just a fucking
It's just a
closet,
closet
I'm gonna
of
be so
brooms.
pissed. I go into my ring. It hits the floor. Catch
Okay.
my ring.
I'm gonna catch it,
Pumped
and
up.
I'm gonna slide it far enough underneath the door that it's not
Right underneath
right
the edge.
underneath it.
That would be
That
so
would suck.
fucked up.
That would
What
absolutely
happened if
This is
suck.
somebody,
definitely
wait,
gonna
what if
happen at
somebody
some point.
swallowed the ring? Think about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Should we try this?
Oh no.
Guys,
oh,
Who's
no.
swallowing
That'd
the
be
ring?
You
an
should have
epic
had
kill
one of the
move.
freaking gnome, like goblin guys swallow it. Poof.
We'll let you go if
Oh,
you
we should
swallow this
definitely
ring.
experiment.
I love it
with
when
that
you
at
guys
some
go
point in
dumb
time.
and dumber on me. It's gonna be awesome. Please do this.
Didn't we do this with a fucking
I did
polymorph
that.
wand?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did.
we did. We
You
did.
did.
And it blew up the freaking
The
bed
wall,
carpet.
right, or
that guy?
something?
Yeah.
Imagine we like force feed someone to swallow the ring. And you're like, all right,
We'll let you
Listen,
go if
listen.
you swallow this ring.
right. You have 5 minutes. My buddy in that ring. In 5 minutes, he's gonna pop out.
Well,
He's
either
gonna
If you
let
kill
don't,
you
if you
from
don't
the
shit the
inside.
ring out
No,
in 5 minutes,
You
you're done,
either
dude.
we'll let you throw up,
Right.
but
I will give you this potion. You will throw up, but that has to be within 5 minutes. All right.
All right,
So
look-
you better tell
okay,
us.
yeah, you're under the
All
door
right, you're under the door.
Yeah. So you're under the door.
to see a bunch of brooms.
Yeah.
I'm really, I know this is detracting right now, but I'm really curious if it says in the fucking description if you can. It talks about unoccupied spaces.
What do you mean?
Maybe it wouldn't let you pop out.
Yeah, I'm wondering. It says when you exit the vessel, you appear in an unoccupied space closest to it.
But technically, you're inside. It's kind of unoccupied. There's no other person inside the person. It's
Are
an
you?
unoccupied
Wait, are we still
space.
debating being inside of a person?
Yeah, we got
I haven't
distracted.
gotten past
Todd,
We
I'm
got
so
distracted.
sorry, man.
Sorry.
I don't
Even
know
if
what's
it
happening.
wouldn't work.
Okay.
All right,
I come
brooms.
out of my vessel on the other side of the door, I hope.
Yeah.
brooms.
Unbeknownst to you, Circe slid the ring into the asshole of a sleeping maid. Sleeping maid? joking.
8 maids are sleeping.
One asshole bleeding.
Cornhole puckering.
And now she's got a
It's room
case of
service.
hemorrhoids like you can't believe. Anyway, all
service.
right, let's get away from that. All right, so
Housekeeping.
you emerge. You emerge from the ring.
And
Please.
poke his eyes out.
Been through enough.
You emerge from the ring, and you are in a small room, about 8 feet wide by about 8 feet long, square room. Okay, on the outside wall of the space, there is a door that actually has a small window in it. So light streams into the space. You're able to see what is in this space. There are, in fact,
Brooms!
a number of brooms.
Wow!
Right, and some other cleaning supplies. There's a pile. There's a
Swiffer
box of
wet jet.
rags. There's a Swiffer wet jet. There's a box of rags. There are some buckets that are used to clean up down in the bar. There is a bit of a smell of beer in here, where some of the rags from the night's cleanup from the night before are sort of still hanging around. And you do notice immediately that You do notice immediately that the door is slightly ajar.
The outside door.
The door to the outside.
Do I hear him, like, as he reappears, do I hear, like, a noise of, like, boards shifting underneath?
The floor creaks a little bit.
Yeah.
You know
You
he's
in
up.
there?
I'm here.
It's mine.
Could you unlock the door from the inside?
I don't know. Can I unlock the door from the inside?
Alright,
I
Do it.
unlocked the door from
Perfect.
the inside.
cool. So we all see this.
Hey, it worked.
Nice.
It's actually mine.
Now let's all get inside before anybody comes up and causes any trouble. Very quietly.
The door's open.
So I go inside. Is anyone else following?
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll go.
Thrud follows and goes to the other door.
Now we're all fucking
And-
crammed in this 8-foot room.
Let's close it behind us.
It's a little
Why?
cozy in here.
And the door's open outside, and that's it.
So the door that is exiting the building on the side, you can open that up, and there is a very tiny platform outside the door that does look exactly as the proprietor described it. It is a platform atop a flight of stairs that runs down the side of the building into the alleyway along the side between it and the next building over.
Is the ground? Is there like a film of dust or anything on it? Does it?
Inside the room?
Yeah,
or-
inside the room.
No, the room is actually kept relatively clean.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets a lot of traffic because you've got people coming in and out
Yeah.
on a regular basis to keep the hotel clean.
Yeah.
This is a very well kept building.
Yeah.
So the fact that the door is slightly ajar is a surprise to you,
Yeah.
given that the room was locked to begin with. So
Are there any like mud tracks or any pieces of dirt that could have come
Brec
from a
signs.
traveler's shoes?
you look for any kind of sign
Yeah.
of a track of some sort to give you a clue as to who might have been here. And that's really, really difficult to pull off. The weather has been pretty decent the last
Yeah.
couple of days, so you didn't have a lot of precipitation, number one. You're in a place that notoriously is epically clean, number two. So other than the fact that the door is slightly open, there is not a ton to go on
Yeah.
from that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just an escape down through a ladder.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But does it open? It's like in an alleyway.
It does. It drops down into an alleyway between the two buildings. That alleyway can't be more than, I'm going to say at best, 8 feet wide. It's
Yeah.
pretty narrow.
Gotcha. All right. I'm just gonna start climbing down the ladder. See
Okay.
where-
It's stairs.
See where? Oh, okay. The stairs.
Okay.
I'll go
It'll-
too.
Okay. It only takes you a few seconds, and you're down in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Still-
And it just
Any-
pops out into the main street.
Do any of you have investigation as a proficiency?
I do.
If you're with this group
No.
in the alleyway, why don't you roll?
It's not fantastic. That's fucking awesome.
Are you serious, bro? Are you dead ass right now?
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Yeah. No. I see nothing.
Nothing.
No, definitely not.
Awesome.
Can I try to investigate?
Did I fall
anything?
down the fucking steps?
I'll roll for you. If you're
Yeah.
going to investigate, but you're not
Somebody gave
proficient,
you
I'll
another
roll for
wet
you.
willy and poked your
yeah,
eyes out.
yeah. For some reason, my ear just fucking tickled and twinged a little bit.
Sorry.
And
Yeah. It's,
I
It's
fucking
me
agree.
in there again. My bad.
I won't normally tell you what I rolled, but I'll tell you what I rolled. Anybody else?
That was better than mine.
yeah. Oh.
No one? No.
No.
Nothing is revealed. I mean, it's pretty status quo, even though you've never been here before. It seems like it's, you know.
I mean, is there anything I can see with the perception?
Can I do a medicine check in the alleyway to see if there's any remnants of this residue?
Absolutely.
I was gonna say maybe in the room.
19 on perception.
A 19 on
Yeah.
perception. Okay, and let me just get Thrud's medicine check.
14.
Gotcha. A 14. I mean, you're really looking for a powdery substance in an alleyway, right? So it's going to
long
be
shot.
really, really hard to find something like that that doesn't come off as being any other grit or grime that might be in an alley. On your perception, you kind of gave up looking around on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Right? And you're kind of standing there as some of your other party members are looking around. You're thinking, and out of the corner of your eye,
Yeah.
you do spot on the handrail something that catches your attention. The handrail is old, it's wood, it's not well kept. I mean, it isn't a part of the building that is on display for patrons to see. It's often an alleyway,
Right.
so it doesn't get a lot of attention.
Right.
Therefore, it has certain elements to it that are a little bit splintered,
Right.
right? And there at the bottom, right where you'd turn to make your way out of the alley, there is a tiny, tiny piece of what appears to be torn fabric caught on a chunk of wood that's just sticking out a little bit.
Gotcha. Do I recognize it as Brec's?
You were pretty close with this party for a few days,
Yeah.
and it does have a similar coloration to
Gotcha.
Brec's
Gotcha.
robe.
I'll just sort of kneel down and pick it up. And you go, huh. Kind of looks like Brec's. Don't you think?
Guess he left in a hurry.
What is he doing sneaking out through a locked door,
Yeah.
I might add. Locking it back behind him. He was trying to be sneaky.
It might have been open. And
He
then
left
you
his
locked
little
it.
chem kit behind.
Must have been in a
He
hurry.
must have been in a hurry
Yeah.
or something.
Suspicious.
Did he have any more of those jobs? He came into town with a job.
I don't know.
Didn't they want to see the magistrate or something?
Well, that was your initial quest that you went on to look into the different raids that were happening. That's why you went to Blackthorn Keep.
Yeah.
That was the job he had pulled off the board, yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, he came into town with the heads. Like, he was getting jobs
Oh, he was
before.
just working with the one guy on the other side of town,
Yes.
Maybe.
collecting
I don't know.
kobolds.
Cobalt heads.
Cobalt heads. He was selling them for a bounty.
Maybe he was just investigating rats. He loves those.
Maybe he'll be back.
Do you
I
think
don't
he was
know.
trying to make the rats see things that there weren't necessarily there?
Maybe.
Did you guys look to see if he left a note? Or
There
did
was
you just
no
blow
note.
past?
No, no.
Oh.
I looked.
This is my 13th reason.
This is interesting. Are there any guards on the street?
You can peek your head out of the alleyway and take a look. You can wait if you wait about 3 or 4 minutes, you'd probably run into one. Let's just see.
But let's be honest.
Yeah, actually, within a couple of minutes, you would see a set of guards walking by.
If
What are the odds
Brec was
that they'd
leaving like this, I think that they would be smart enough to not be seen by anybody.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Well,
What did they say to you when you saw them at night?
said, you know, it's all right. Kind of go back to sleep.
They were working on something or something like that?
Yeah, they were playing with the burner thing. It smelt weird in the room. That's probably what woke me up. Because, I mean, I'm just kind of trancing away anyway. And I kind of just whispered over to him.
You can
You know
finger
what?
his eyeballs.
and
Fuck it.
He
If
said,
he comes back, he comes back, right? Just go shopping.
What was his expression when he was playing with this chemistry set?
I don't know. DM, what was his expression?
That's a rage.
It was one of almost a meditative calm. I mean, at night, you know, you're sort of in the sort of throes of sleep. You are awakened by something you hear, so you're, of course, a little groggy. But you looked across and things were as calm as could be. It didn't seem like there was any kind of stress or anxiety level in the room. Even the glow of the burner that you saw kind of had a really beautiful kind of somber feel to it.
They
Almost
seem
like
calm.
candlelight.
Then maybe he'll be back.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Let's
do
just-
this?
Go shopping.
They said they were going to get some alchemy supplies. We're going shopping.
Yeah.
Fucking stop in the alchemy shop and just say, yo,
Yo,
What's in this
you
vial?
see our body? Our buddy.
Our body?
A body. You
Our
seen our body? You seen a body?
It's in a body with
The
a
buddy,
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 in it?
buddy.
You seen any bodies through portals from a dark place?
With mushroom drug.
Let's go shopping.
Upside down?
Sure.
All right, let's go shopping. Let's go golfing.
I'm gonna run back upstairs real quick, and just grab that vial.
Yeah,
from
touch the
room.
bottle.
Oh my
Don't
god.
touch
you
the
go.
bottle.
I'm gonna touch it with a cloth.
Good luck with that.
Sounds like it never ends.
Okay, you grab it with a cloth. You pick it up.
Yeah.
You gonna pocket it? Just take it with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what happens when you're carrying a sheet of acid and it starts raining,
Hey,
right?
don't let it happen.
What's so stupid about this?
Very stupid. How could I be so stupid?
Where do you guys want to go first?
Stupid.
Can I go in the Quill and Scroll?
You guys really wanted to go
Yes,
shopping.
you can go
so-
in Quill and Scroll.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
We're gonna go to the Quill and Skull first.
Scroll.
That's what it
What's
says.
that?
It's a very dirty looking bookstore.
Ooh.
Like dingy or
Yeah.
smutty?
Dingy.
Smutty.
Dingy.
I wit.
Dingy books.
What?
Dingy smutty?
Both.
Dingy smutty?
Dingy and smutty.
Duddy?
Daddy.
Okay, so you remember where this shop is. Now, a majority of the shops that you've passed so far in your time there sort of exist on this one avenue that runs between where the mallard and the toenail are and the southern end of town, because you've kind of gone back and forth that way. So on the way to this shop, you pass a couple of things. One, you pass one of the many squares that there are, and you do notice that there are several green areas where there's grass growing and there are people kind of sitting, enjoying the sunlight. There's a bulletin board, probably the one that Brec went to pull jobs off of. And past that,
Is there anything on the bulletin board?
you want to stop and look at it?
Sure.
Yeah, you can take a look.
Odd jobs.
There's a couple of things. So the first thing you see is there is a funny little listing with some scrawl, like some really, really scrawly handwriting on it. And it says at the top in scrawled out letters, "Can someone keep me company?" with a question mark.
Yes.
And below that it says, "I'm a lonely widower and have been longing for someone to visit weekly. Light chat, tea, and snacks 2 to 3 times per week. I would like someone who is reliable. Missing time slots makes me sad. Applicants should be friendly, talkative, and like to listen to stories. 1 silver piece per hour. Durker Hombup."
Can I take a?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
not, it's not just.
This is
tea.
not for me.
I took one.
She wants
Sure.
cream in her tea.
Sure.
One.
Oh, nice. You got it.
There
You
you
got
go.
your little stub.
She wants some sugar
Um,
with that cream.
Oh my god.
Well, wait, which one did you take? The second one? The cream in the tea woman?
There's a couple below that. There's a couple
Yeah.
below that. There's a
sounds
much
so
more
sweet.
serious listing there that looks a lot more professional, almost as if it might have been printed on a kind of press. It says, "I need an interested group to transport a crate to Eldergrove. I provide the wagon and team.
Oh, yeah.
You provide the driver and protection. No questions asked. 3,000 gold pieces upon delivery."
It's
I'm
happening.
snagging all
It's
of them.
happening.
Let me finish. 1,000 gold piece insurance deposit required in case of unexpected events. Regs Palmer, arms dealer, 208 Charles Street.
I'm
We need
snagging
a
it.
we need
Looking for
1,000
us
gold
to put in
stat.
1,000 gold?
Yes.
I'm just gonna snag it.
Okay.
I'm
We
just
can find the
snagging it.
benefactor.
I'm putting it in my
I
pocket.
have a question.
Okay.
Someone
There's
that'll
more.
Put the money down on us.
You want to read more?
Yeah.
Gambling parties. Come try your hand at our gambling club. Games of chance for all buy-in levels. Enjoy socializing with others while creating some excitement and maybe winning a nice purse. 5 silver pieces entry at the door. The Plume Club, 64 North Veritas Row.
I'm gonna snag that.
I ain't fucking gambling. I got no money as is.
Really quick,
Yeah.
as I put that piece of paper into like my bag, are all of my mushrooms still in my bag? I have 3. They're all still there?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's
I just
there.
wanna make sure.
Oh, you thought maybe one got
Yeah.
clipped for the...
Yeah.
No, your mushrooms
Okay.
are there. There's another listing that says hiring a baker. Experience a must. Hours begin at 3 a.m. baking bread. Shifts over by 10 a.m. 1 gold piece per day. Those buns dough.
Oh my god.
Those buns.
Those
Dough.
buns
Dough.
dough. That's located at 104 Oak Tree Court. Ask for cookie.
I fucking
Cookie.
hate puns.
That's a good one.
And Debbie Downer.
There's one more on the board that catches your eye. Annual drinking, North Veritas annual drinking contest. Come
no
one,
way.
come all, and show us your stamina. Entry fee of 2 silver pieces. See if you can beat our reigning champion, Mrs. Hatrona Chain Digger.
If you're not taking that, I am.
At the North Veritas social grounds. You want
This
that one?
this lady seems.
What was her name again?
Hatrona Chain Digger.
Jesus
Which is
Christ.
going down.
That's hot.
Trona Chain Digger.
Yep.
I'm here for that.
Miss Donnie.
You do notice that the date for that is today.
I think we
That's
know
been
what
on
we're
the
doing
board. That's been
today.
on the board for a week and a half now. So that's been advertised. Today's the day. That's
can do
4
that
o'clock
tonight.
today.
4 o'clock, not even 5 o'clock.
So that's what you got. And of course, the store, the Quill and Scroll store that you want to go to is just beyond this square, a little further down the row. So you heading that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Are all of you going with Remy on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So what store is this?
This is Quill and Scroll. Quill and Scroll is a small, sort of
Decrepit.
rundown bookshop. Okay, so you come to the front door. You do notice again the same description that I gave you, and you open the front door, and immediately the musty smell of sort of an old book page under deterioration sort of hits you and wafts out of the building. A little bit mildew, but a little bit sort of nostalgic on some level too, which is nice. You walk inside, and there is a female behind the counter. She's elfin. She sees you walk in, and she's like, "Oh, good morning. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Have a look around, and if you have any questions, I can help you out. My name's Alagosa.
How do you spell that?
Allagossa. Alagosa.
Algos.
Alagosa.
So what are you like looking for?
She has fine little wire rim spectacles on. She's got a very sort of serious look about her. She's very focused.
I want to look for anything like druidic.
Quill. And
Well, there is a
Scroll.
separate section in the back that seems to be
run
where all of
down.
the books are kept. So
Okay.
there's a whole
Raggedy
series of
bookstore.
shelves, floor to ceiling. Even though it's not a high ceiling shop, there are 3
We also
walls
saw
plus
the
a portion of the
Inkwell
4th wall when you
and
walk in
Rim
that are
Roar
all very, very finely bound
blah, blah, blah.
antique books, right? Now, in the front section of the shop where Alagosa is, with the counter, there are a selection of different types of parchment in different quantities. There's a whole table laid out with the most beautifully crafted quills, inkwells, writing supplies, lap desks where you can sort of sit and write. So there's a whole bunch of things in the front of the store as well. For a store that appears really dingy on the outside, the inside is actually quite,
Organized.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you head to the back,
Yeah.
and you begin sort of searching through the material. You're looking for a book that would be druidic in nature.
Yeah.
By the titles that are on the spine, it's really hard to sort of know what they're talking about. There is one book. Roll a perception check for me.
Plus, yeah.
Gesundheit.
You,
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. There is one book that catches your eye, and considering the fact that most of the books in this place, in the way they're bound and the quality with which they're bound, they tend to be books of some substance because the leather on the outside of the books tends to have a robust kind of feel to it. The embossed and gold lettering on them, they're substantial. There is one book that is rather slender, stuck in with all of these, and the reason it stands out is because the leather that is covering it has been dyed this greenish color. Now it's a darker green, so it does sort of blend in a little bit with the books there. But you do notice it because it's kind of contrasting everything else there. So you pull that out. There's no title on the spine. And on the cover of the book, written in fine, simple type, surrounded by this sort of little decorative embossed leather pattern of what appears to be like a vine, there is a title that says, "The Guidebook to the True Children."
What?
Okay,
Is that a
look-
cult?
Can I like look through it?
Yeah. You take a few minutes to look through the book, and it looks to be a handbook of some sort for some kind of order or cult or organization, because there are things in there like bylaws and rules and regulations, right? There are other aspects to it about like rules around casting and magic and when those things can and cannot be used. It is not a spell book. It's not a grimoire, but it does have this kind of sort of decorum about it that's basically like, this is how you'll behave. It was called the Order Handbook for the Order of the True Children.
The true?
That's weird.
Huh.
Very interesting.
Please get involved in a cult. Please make that happen.
Scientology?
For the meme.
Are you a true child?
I don't know. I kind of
Fake
want
child.
Are you a true child?
Fake. False
it. I
child.
want it.
The false child.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
And I want to go up and talk to the woman, Alagosa.
Okay. Okay, so she's at the counter. She's kind of like working in a what appears to be a small ledger of some sort, writing, and she kind of like looks up over the top of her glasses and she sees you have a book and she's like, "Oh, you found something."
Yeah, is there anything you could tell me about?
She takes the book out of your hands. She kind of like fixes her glasses on her face and she looks at it and she's like, "Oh, yeah. I received this in an estate that I was clearing out. I remember I was called in because they had quite a collection of books. This is an interesting one, though. It's not like most of our others, which tend to be, a variety of genres. We have, various histories, autobiographies, those sorts of things. But this one was strange to me. Something about the Order of the True Children. Now, I did look this up. I did try to do some research on this, just trying to ascertain some value to it. And it appears that the Order of the True Children is this sort of, it's a druidic group that I'm not sure if it's still in existence, but it did have some roots in North Veritas, which is odd for a group of druids to be located in a city. I found that to be rather strange. But apparently, North Veritas, because it is a main trade route between Elder Grove and the rest of Emberfell, there was a number of druidic wanderers that would pass through the gates of this city, and apparently this was some kind of stopover for them on some level. They got out of here quickly, but this was a place for them.
Is this the only druid book? Text you may have?
Are you looking for like a how-to guide?
Maybe.
I mean, she kind of like looks you up and down, and she's like, "You seem to know what you're doing."
Thank you. I'm just curious is all.
I have a couple of books on some of the various naturalistic aspects of nature that might interest you, but in terms of like the 1, 2, 3 book of how to be a druid, I don't necessarily have anything like that on hand.
How much for this one?
That one I'm going to charge you. Let me just look here because I've got that in my inventory, and she kind of leads through a couple of pages, and she's like, "I can let that go for 5 silver if you want."
Okay, yeah, I want it.
Great.
Yep. Okay.
Have you written home lately? I've got lovely parchment and different quills and things.
I have not, but I would say that I am decently stocked for now. But
Fair
thank
enough.
you. I'll be back.
Fair enough. All right, you pay her 5 silver,
Yes.
and she hands you the book. She's like, "Enjoy."
Thank you.
It's a nice looking book.
Thank you.
I'm gonna walk up real quick. Hey, I'm trying to find an alchemist.
Oh, an alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
where-
absolutely.
where do
There's a store called Herbal Rarities,
Yeah.
actually. That's about 5 or 6 doors down
Yeah.
from here. Great proprietor, nice shop. You can find all you need there.
I gotcha.
What are you interested in?
Just a little science project my friend was doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yeah, no, I have no idea what it is. I'm just very excited to see. He went out on a trip this morning, and we were playing with some sort of chemistry set overnight. I don't know, but I'm curious what he was doing.
Yeah,
So,
mysterious.
Right?
I love a
Yes, I
good
don't
story.
really have.
So,
Well.
hey, if I find anything interesting, I'll let you know.
Oh, do, please. I'd love to know more. So, yeah.
Cool.
Blacksmith, please.
Blacksmith, are you saying that to Alagosa?
Wow.
No.
You're just going, "Blacksmith, please." Barbarian.
I know where it is. I know.
Okay.
I'm
You
sorry.
going back to Balls of Fire
Yeah.
with Mandrake the Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna dip the other direction to the alchemist. Or if it's in the same direction, I'm just gonna peel off.
Okay. Can I go metagame for you guys for a second?
Yeah.
Do you know where I got the name Mandrake the Black?
That was a cartoon, wasn't it?
I don't know, but that's not where I got it from.
Do you remember like Courier News and the Star Ledger would have like the comics page every day?
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a comic strip called Mandrake that was like a magician.
Oh.
Was the character Mandrake?
Okay.
And
No, I peeled the full name, Mandrake the Black, from back when Terry and I used to have our show. We got asked to sort of host a Q&A session with this group of 8 photographers that were in this show in Brooklyn that this gallery was showing. And so we basically had all 8 photographers on our show at once, and we were interviewing them. And they had relatively normal names, you know, like Nathan Gilvey. But there was one character in there whose name was Mandrake the Black.
That's nuts, dude.
Right?
Is he a
He
vampire?
called himself Mandrake the Black. And he was like this, like, first of all, he was very well known. He'd worked with Robert De Niro. He had worked with a whole bunch of, like, major hitters, right? But this is what was funny about him, is there was another guy that was even more laid back and chill and kind of fun. And we really clicked with this dude. And so we're all in this Q&A session, and the chill dude says to Mandrake the Black, you know, because we're all asking questions about our processes and our aesthetic and, like, our backgrounds and all that. This dude goes, yo, what's with the name? Totally fucking grills him right in the middle of the interview. It's like,
I love that guy.
what are you doing with that name, man? Like, what's that about? Like, he said it just like that.
That's so
And
funny.
we were all just like, what do we do with this? Right? So I was, you know, I'm always thinking about names for the game, and this guy has always been on my mind. So
How did he respond to that?
he deflected. He was like very sort of put off and nervous. He was just like, oh, you know, man, it's just like a moniker kind of thing that I've been carrying around for a while. I'm trying out. Boom, done. End of conversation.
Weirdo, dude. Sus.
Oh.
Sus behavior.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the game. So you want to go to Balls of Fire.
Yes.
And you found the
I found
alchemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it balls of fire or balls of steel?
It was
Fiery
balls
steel.
of. Was it balls
I
of
have
steel?
fire.
It's balls of
Balls
fire.
of fire?
I have fire. Yeah.
I can't remember my own name.
Give me 1 second.
I will go to the Balls
you,
of Fire.
Circe. You're gonna go to Balls of Fire.
Yes.
Are you gonna take Tryfon
Yes.
with you?
If I can, I kind of just want to
My
like
toes.
hang back out the door and just peel away without them.
We need to hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna kind of like.
Just
Yeah.
keep us warm.
Disappear.
Right. Give me 1 second.
How big are you? Height-wise?
I'm a
Don't
big
look at me
dude.
like that.
I'm
How
huge.
tall are you?
You're packing?
He's like 8 feet tall.
I like right. No.
You
Whoa!
can go on my shoulders and
That's what
hold
I
on
meant.
to the horns.
That's what I
yeah.
meant. Well, horn.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
I'm sure the
Was that
stuff
some
works.
Was that like hoof shaming?
No. No.
Is that ableist humor?
No.
I pick you up and I put you on my shoulders.
Word.
All right. So you guys are heading off to Great Balls of Fire with.
I want to
Thrud.
start reading my book as I'm sitting up there.
Bran, where are you going?
I'll go to the alchemy supply.
Okay. So Bran and Circe.
Whoa.
I'm actually
Did you
using...
see me leave?
Oh,
Oh, stealthy guy.
Okay.
Roll
maybe
stealth.
just fucking
Roll
left.
stealth
All
check
right,
for me.
fine.
I'm using Tryfon's
Bran, roll
horn
perception check for me.
situation as kind of like a book stand with like the broken
on.
horn.
I love it.
That's kind of
Let me
weird.
just
It's a
fucking
little
roll a
offensive,
die
but I love
first.
I'm glad it has a use.
Book.
13.
All right, you
Oh.
spot Circe
There you go.
kind of peeling away.
Here we go.
I'm just going to check something out.
What are you checking out?
This is vile. Just trying to see what's going on.
Tryfon falls.
Did you just hold it up with your bare hand?
No.
You knocked him out. You
So
did 18
pointing
points
to
of
it.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit was gonna get real.
Yeah.
What was that? I mean,
Ew.
was I in the
Squishy.
shop when you asked about the alchemy supply?
Yeah.
You going over to the alchemy?
Yeah.
Can I tag along?
Yeah, sure not.
Okay, fine. I mean, you were just trying to like.
I just don't really want a big crowd, so I'm just going to see if I can
This
sneak
one's
away, but you're pretty
shiesty.
chill.
I'm gonna turn around and yell out "suspicious" as we keep
I
walking to
mean,
the balls of fire.
I'm pretty chill. I'm
Especially
like.
because you have
I'm like
experience
the
with whatever
brightest
fuck this is
fucking
about.
person
Don't
in
be
this
sus.
party.
I don't know.
I stand out like a sore fucking.
We got about 4 minutes before my kids call.
We're gonna go.
Okay, so you guys are
window
right
really
there.
Yeah.
Balls of
trips
Fire
me
is a
out. I
little
feel like
ways
it's
down
easier
towards the southern end of the town. So you guys take off. You're working your way down.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you missed my description, but I'm using Tryfon's horn situation as like a book stand. Like my book is resting
broken
in the like
The fucking cut horn.
the broken and like half assembled, like like that. Yeah. it's
Nice,
There.
nice. So we've got a
That's so
I'm
minotaur.
reading my book.
We got a minotaur with you riding on his back, reading a book,
As we
moving
walk
through town.
away, I'm gonna nudge him and be like, siblings are dating.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's just.
This is weird. Maybe
It's
both.
weird.
Okay. You come up upon the shop called Herbal Rarities, and you enter the establishment, and it immediately strikes you this incredible, complex aroma. The air inside is kind of a combination of what might be considered thick or close, but at the same time, sort of floral.
Gotcha.
Okay. The shop is actually a fairly decent size.
Yeah.
So as you walk in, you can see all the way down the entire right side of the store, from floor to ceiling, are identical square boxes, each with a knob in the center, all made of wood that can be pulled out. Hundreds of them, all the way down the back of the shop. On the left-hand side, you have your typical sort of counter set up. You do see a halfling male standing behind the counter, kind of organizing some things. Looks over his shoulder and spots you and just kind of gives a quick wave as you walk in the door. And then behind him, there's a series of shelves on which there are a whole bunch of vials and different beakers and glass containers filled with liquids and different supplies.
Yeah.
On the counter, there is like what appears to be a miniature distillery. There is a series of pipes, tubes, beakers, and there are certain liquids that are boiling, steaming, dripping. So there's quite a bit going on in the store. It's really quite interesting as you walk in the door. What are we doing?
I'm just gonna walk in and go, hi.
The halfling turns to look. She's like, "Hello,
How are you?
I'm great. What can I do for you?"
See, we have a little bit of a problem. We've been traveling with a few people, and one
There's
of
your
our
first
guys-
problem.
Yeah, seriously. That's why I keep saying.
Prefer to keep them alone myself.
They keep sticking around. I don't know what to do with them.
Get rid of them.
Right? But
I can help you with that.
just, you know,
What?
I'm like,
one of the guys that we've been traveling with, he's really into alchemy,
doing
and there was something happening last night when we were all asleep. He was brewing some sort of potion. In the morning, he just disappeared. And then
The potion made him disappear.
No, he left without a trace.
I would have wanted to meet him. That's a great potion.
Yeah. We don't know what the potion does, except maybe related. He had an experience this morning.
Now you need me?
Yes, please.
I don't know. I was just in the room,
What
but
is
I
this
like.
rocking?
Are you
What
okay?
the fuck?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Tell him
Okay,
what
I'm
happened.
sorry.
Tell him what
Sorry.
happened when you passed out.
Story. Yeah, I zoned the fuck out. I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's stimming.
I knew a guy
I
like that in high school.
was like, I didn't drink it. Did you drink it?
No.
No. I think we touched it.
Oh,
But like
like a transdermal kind of thing.
I don't know. I was
Through
in
the
like
skin.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
He sort of just passed out. He had some sort of vision. He was tripping balls.
Is
I
this-
have a vial. I'm gonna like open up the pocket I put in, like very carefully, and so I can make sure that I'm gonna grab it by the claw.
Circe.
He's stimming.
I'm gonna reach in and bring it out without touching the vial. I'm
He
gonna
reaches
hand
down
it
behind the
over.
counter and he puts on this huge, long black glove. And he like reaches out. And
What's
he
your
takes it from
name?
you.
Is that Michael J. Fox?
Elduin. Elduin.
Elduin.
Elduin.
Elduin.
He takes
I'll
the
do win.
You're not even there.
All right, he takes the vial from you. He kind of like puts it down on the counter. He grabs a hold of these two massive goggles and he puts them down over his face. You see him kind of take from behind the counter. He pulls up a lens that's like this really beautiful orange color. He drops it into one of the slots on the goggles and he grabs a hold of the counter and he kind of like gets down really low. He takes the vial and he puts it up onto a similar burner to the one that you have.
Yeah.
Puts an alcohol burner under it and he puts his eye right up to it. He starts to watch.
That's some potent shit. Careful.
I got this.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
don't condescend to me.
Okay, fine. I'll-
So he spends a little bit of time looking at it, and he kind of like grunts, or he's like, He kind of reaches over, grabs another sort of like dropper of
Is there a
like,
fireplace? in
What
this
did you call
No.
the,
building?
trip?
Or is there any
what
source
did
of
they say?
fire?
other than the burners he's got on the
Trip
counter, nothing you can see.
Never mind.
Face.
Face trip, what
He kind of looks up and he lifts the goggles off
trip
of his head,
face
Yeah.
trip?
and he's like,
Tripping face.
Twitch face.
"This is a really heavy hallucinogenic, and based on what's in here, I remember your guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?"
I don't know. Tell me what you know.
Well, I gave him the ingredients to make a fairly potent hallucinogenic. He said to me that part of, let me think about this for a minute. Something to do with a meditative ritual that he was going to perform. He's some kind of hunter of some sort, and that he was trying to communicate with his something to do with some inner ability that he was trying to channel, and that somehow this hallucinogenic was going to help him do that.
Interesting.
So I helped him make it.
Okay.
You got a nightshade there. You got several different types of fungal. We got mushrooms, basically.
Right.
You know, and then we put that in a binder, which was kind of like a sucrose, like a sugary syrup. And then he was supposed to ingest it, but I did warn him that it could, if he didn't brew it properly. If he didn't brew it properly, number one, it could turn out to be very strong, and number two, it could go transdermal. Which apparently it did, because you got all fucked up on it, right?
Yeah.
I communicated with someone. So maybe it worked.
After it affected you.
Yeah, maybe it worked.
Oh, that's very strange. I've never heard of that happening before.
But they're not here.
I mean, mine, the one that I was intending him to brew was really just something that was more sort of psychologically expansive to allow him to go deeper into his meditation. I wasn't intending to open up any kind of like
Right.
I mean,
channel.
Did he say he was gonna go anywhere?
My kids are calling.
Oh.
Damn it to hell.
He has to stop stimming.
Break time.
Stim break.
Stim break.
All right. Back to the game.
oh, fuck that bull.
What?
What'd you say?
I want that. I want that bolt.
You
yeah.
want to fuck that bull? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
wanna
had to
fuck
fuck
that
that
bull.
bull. Don't you put that in the quote book. Don't you?
It's too late.
Oh, it's in there.
It's already in motion.
Great. Great.
All right, go stim.
He's like a fucked up NPC in fucking.
Why is it like? Why is it threatening? Before it was more like fluid. Now it's like
It's like a metronome. Like
it's like you're like fucking squaring up with someone slowly.
Well, I don't think we have anything else. Let me just take that vial back. Can you just in the cloth?
Grabs it and kind of hands
It's
it.
wrapped in cloth, right?
Yeah. It's all. Glad you checked. Actually, I wouldn't have done that to you. You guys want to buy anything?
You have drugs.
Yeah.
What do you got?
What do you want to do?
I mean, what's the hardest thing you have?
I
Not
sold
addictive.
it to your friend the other night. We can make more.
You got anything trippy?
Yeah. I have. If you go up 17. Well, row 17. It's about 5 up from the bottom. And about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right about here. Anything in that region right there, there's all kinds of mycology in there. All kinds of collected specimens. Yeah. Make sure you check with me first before you take anything, because I'll tell you how much to take. Some of them are very subtle, and you know, and kind of make you just kind of like a little bit happy. You know, like I take some of those sometimes, but I can't really. You know, but there's other things that'll fucking flatten you.
I'll take that.
Really?
Flatten you.
You want something to flatten you?
Yeah.
How much money you got? He kind of like comes out from behind the
How
counter.
much is it?
Well, it depends on what you're getting for crying. So he grabs a step stool, he climbs up, he opens a drawer, he reaches in there, and you see him pull out a small wad of this dried, curled up, very pronounced brown-white sort of division, stringy mushroom with this long top on it. And he's like, this one, it's a tall cap.
Yeah.
I could probably sell you about like a thimbleful. Okay, take this after a meal, and you don't make sure you don't gotta be anywhere for about a day.
A day?
Take half that though, and you'll shorten the duration. Okay,
Gotcha.
so this is more durational in terms of quantity, unless you're stupid about it and you eat a mouthful of them.
Right.
But take about maybe half a thimbleful.
Put it all in.
Yeah.
And you're looking at about 12 hours of a nice, expansive kind of opened consciousness. You can eat them raw.
I'll take
No
that.
preparation. You want that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much?
Well, you tell me how much you want. If you want one dose, I can do one dose for about 8 silver pieces. But if you want to have some kind of stash for the future, maybe for your friends, I don't know, maybe for that special someone.
Yeah, I'll just take a thimbleful.
Okay. Thimbleful's gonna cost you 1.5 gold.
The tree
Perfect.
girl seems to be all about mushrooms.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Are you
I mean, unless you want some too.
Is it you?
He goes behind the counter with it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What does mean?
make
All
every
right, I'll
character's
take 1.5
personality be
thimbles full.
1.5.
Whatever
thimbles.
2 gold can get me.
I'll get you 2 golds worth. So he pulls it out. He goes over to his counter. He's got a really beautiful set of brass scales.
Yeah.
And he's laying it out. He's placing the weights on the other side. He gets everything. He kind of combs off a little bit back into his
D&D
container.
drugs.
And then he takes the remaining part and he's got a very small round bamboo box with
Yeah.
a little lid that slides on. And with a small sort of long pointed stick, he slides it off very, very deftly. Considering the fact that this guy is moving all over the place, he slides it off with a precision that all of a sudden seems like he's hyper tuned in on what he's doing.
Right.
So when he's engaged in his craft, this guy becomes like a laser beam. Slides it off into the box, puts the cap on the box, and he's like, 2 gold.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
All right,
And
enjoy that.
How many?
We get
Like
3
12-hour
doses.
doses.
Well, there's 3 12-hour doses in there.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you.
Well,
Nice doing business with
Drug
you.
selling going
You
on
as
in
well.
the
Come
back.
back anytime.
I,
Send your friends.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'll be
Cool.
there.
Let's dip.
Fireballs.
Fireballs. Great balls of fire. So you guys make your way across the rest of the town. You make your way across the town, and
We bought D&D
you
drugs.
get to Great Balls of
Yeah.
Fire. Okay.
D&D
Outside
drug
of Great Balls of Fire, one thing that's sort of a
D&D
feature of this shop
drug
is
deal.
Mandrake the Black tends to put outside a mini forge that he kind of goes out there and just kind of works on sometimes just to kind of attract the attention of different, city folk as they make their way by. And he's out there working as you approach the shop. He's standing there.
I'm
and
gonna
he-
turn to these two with me. I'm gonna say, can I get some
Turn
privacy
to
for
me.
a
I'm on
second
your shoulders.
with this guy?
I'm on your shoulders.
Get some
What,
what?
are you going to make out with him?
Oh, that's new.
Sounds.
I'm gonna help Remy off my shoulders.
I was doing something.
I'll be right back, and I'm gonna walk up to Mandrake the Black. I'm gonna say, "Hey, how you doing?
Good day to you.
Good day."
Thrud is eavesdropping
Yeah, yeah.
considerably.
He sees you over there and he's just like, good to see you again.
Hello.
I'm gonna lean in a little bit, be like, "Hey, so you do special requests?"
Of course. Depends on what you want, but most things can be handled.
So I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm off balance.
I see that. That's too bad. I remember you. I've seen you before.
I looked better.
I won't say you
True
look
that.
so bad now. Everything's fixable. What would you like?
Yeah, can you make it usable again? Possibly silvered horn
Thrud goes
cap?
into the balls of fire forge.
What's a fucking
Inside.
horn?
You go inside?
Yes.
Okay.
A prosthetic horn.
Maybe make it more viable in combat?
Yeah, have to admit, I've never been asked to do anything like this before, but it's possible.
How would you attach?
Sure, it's possible. I will say that depending on, in all likelihood, okay, so let's go with the obvious choice. We make this prosthetic out of steel, okay? It's going to be very heavy, okay? It's going to be hard to craft that out of something hollow, although very doable. I could sort of smith it over, like an anvil, round it out.
You start to hear noise coming from inside the balls of fire.
Kind of turns and looks for a second.
Aww.
He's like,
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
is she like just helping herself?
She's very talented, I've heard.
You know what? I don't necessarily doubt that, but
Is there anything notable on this guy that, like, if I were to look up and see, it would, like, catch my attention? Like,
what are you
what's on
looking
him?
for exactly?
Just, like, something that would make me, like, I don't know, something interesting to look like.
If you're proficient in perception or investigation, roll one of those.
I'm not there, but Mandrake
I am
the
in
Black
perception.
is
Roll
a
perception.
human, elf, dwarf.
Mandrake the Black is he
21, by the way.
I know I'm not there, but we were there before.
yes. If I'm not mistaken, he's human. There's a story I'm sort of skimming right here about him that I want to make sure I get that right. So
I'll put
forgive
in
me.
human.
Put in human, but give me the. Go ahead.
21.
21? Yes. But wait a minute. Your background, though, is not one that might necessarily recognize this, but I will say this. He is, he wears around his neck a medallion. Okay? It's very sort of, it's not gargantuan, it's not, but you do notice that there's a medallion on a chain around his neck. Now, he is wearing a shirt, but it is unbuttoned a couple buttons down so you can see it. And on the medallion, the medallion is a black metal, and you see these two crossed hammers on it, and it seems to be noteworthy. There's also some dwarvish writing that goes around the hammers. It's very small, though. It's hard to read, but you do see that, and that sticks out to you as being noteworthy.
Okay.
What are you doing in there? Comes with fucking sound effects. This is good. Mandrake looks at you and says, "Would you excuse me for a second?"
Yeah, go ahead,
Thanks. And he kind of like trots up the front steps to the shop and
what the
goes
fuck is she
inside.
Hi.
And
I'm
as he comes in, tell us what he sees, Thrud.
Thrud has placed about 500 ball bearings into a canister-style Damascus billet, and it is using the forge in the balls of fire, balls of steel. Technically, she is using balls of steel in balls of fire, and has already made this billet shaped around the horn of the anvil that is Mandrake's, and has crafted roughly 3/4 of the way through a horn that seems to be sizably fitable to the size of our
I could kiss
Minotaur
you.
friend. You could,
I'm not there,
but
I'm
I
not
would
there,
kick
but-
your fucking ass. First of all, how long have we been traveling together? You've seen all the things that I've made. You've heard of the things that I made, and you go and ask this man for something that you could be having
I'm not
on
there.
your head.
No, you are there.
I'm there.
I am so offended that I am not going to give you this
I didn't
beautiful
thi-
horn
listen,
that I've
I didn't
made
think I
to
could
fit
afford-
your head.
I didn't think I
I'm
could
going to
afford
give it
you.
to her, and maybe she can put it on top of her horns.
I didn't think I could afford you. You're that good.
I do not
So
try
I've
to
heard.
butter me up now.
No, I didn't even. Look,
boy.
I honestly, I didn't think I could afford you. Thrud, I know your name now.
The fucking soundboard hammer is priceless. I love that. Mandrake the Black comes in and sees you working, and he's just kind of like standing over you watching this, and he's just like, you know, Thrud, I think we could get along. You seem to have some really good skill there.
I've been around a few blocks in my day.
Well, you know, hang on one second. Have you ever been to Ironhold?
Yes. It is a region that I know very well.
When were you there?
Most of my young life.
Really?
Cover up. Hide.
Forgive me, just being unable to judge the age of, dwarven kind. How long ago would that have been?
Are you seriously asking
Rips
a
my
lady of
tongue.
her age?
Only because I spent a significant amount of time in Ironhold myself, and I was just wondering if maybe there was some overlap. I wasn't trying to ascertain your age. I wouldn't dare tread on that ground. But feel free not to answer the question. I mean, don't. I trained with the dwarves in Ironhold for about 10 years. I'm surprised.
Have you ever heard of the Forge of Ibaldi?
I've heard it mentioned once or twice. I seem to recollect.
This is the forge that I dwelt from.
From what I understand, it's a very respectable region. One that I would love to visit sometime.
Are you flirting with me?
Really?
Not at all. Surprised, though, if you spent that much time in Ironhold, and I'm not doubting your credibility whatsoever, but that you weren't more inquisitive about my designation of the Black.
You're raising your hand in the game.
No.
You're burying this recording for me, you know that, right? Well, I was surprised about this, that you didn't ask me after knowing my name. Do you know about the Black designation from the Dwarves of Ironhold?
Enlighten me.
It is a designation that after training with the Dwarves of Ironhold, they only give to their best smiths.
So you are a very good student.
I am. And I
Teacher's
noticed
pet, perhaps?
maybe a little bit here and there, but I noticed the same in you. You seem to have some solid skills.
Well, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Agreed. There's no such thing as good enough in my book.
This is true. So, what types of things do you like to utilize your skills on most?
Well, running a shop in a place like North Veritas is, primarily about the meat and potatoes of the operation. This basic, work for the guard. Yeah, go right ahead. Don't hold back.
How old does he look?
How old does Mandrake the Black look?
Yeah, like during my perception check. Before.
Mandrake the Black looks like he's probably in his early 40s. So.
Interesting.
Dilfy.
Okay. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
What?
Is he attractive?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he is.
Okay.
He has
Sick.
He's got. I mean, without going into like raw D&D numbers to say he has a charisma of X. I would say that given his. He's got kind of a calm and collected demeanor. I mean, a dwarf just ran into his shop and started firing up his forge, and he's more interested in their skill set than their sort of, brusque kind of boldness. So but beyond his persona, he's a pretty attractive guy. Yeah.
Can I request a chat GPT image of him for later?
You may.
No way.
This is not a bad thing. Thrud would be interested in that as well. But
Oh my god.
Would you like just from the chest up, or would you like to see his full figure?
Full
Full figure.
Damn.
Done.
Damn.
Clothed or unclothed?
Hello?
I don't
So-
think ChatGPT can do porn.
I don't want to get canceled.
Can it do
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
I don't think it can.
Can you ask?
So wait a minute, Tryfon. This was, you kind of like started this journey up to Great Balls of Fire. So are you still outside, or did you come in?
I walked in.
Okay.
Because we had
Okay.
that conversation.
And was there more that you're witnessing Thrud making this horn?
You're swinging that hammer really well.
Oh my god.
You're doing
you
really
idiot.
good.
You're an idiot.
I'm sorry about what I said. It didn't do.
I'm kind of like in the back, like the fuck.
Well, as I was saying, I think a proper fitting for you, which Thrud seriously seems to have a decent handle on, should be of some kind of reinforced hollow construction so that you have the benefits of the light weight, but perhaps something, I'm assuming that you have used your horns in some kind of goring capacity in the past. So you definitely want something sharp, a nice taper.
Put like a razor's edge on it, maybe. Make it sharper. Whatever we
Thrud
can
is
do.
in the quench.
You mean you want a knife edge on it?
Yeah, that
Like
could
a
be cool.
bayonet.
Like, but still horn, you know what I mean? But like, it just has like that like jaggedness to
Serrated.
it,
It's
a nice
serrated
motion.
a little
Oh,
bit.
you want a serrated horn.
Possibly.
I like that.
Serrated for her pleasure.
I mean, one thing I kind of... This is almost too good to be true. He kind of keeps stopping and looking over at you, and he's like, I don't even know why the fuck I'm in business anymore.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't even know if I'll be back with
Friend,
this one now.
listen to me very carefully right now. I really, really think you should employ this fine smith, friend of yours, rather than, while I would love to work on this and actually put this in my sort of repertoire of claims that I could make, I think that I'm going to put a really serious nick in the relationship that you have with this fine
it didn't even
woman.
appear as an option to me,
Whoa.
but it's a wonderful
speaks
option.
the truth.
He's trying to raise you.
Is this you becoming the group's blacksmith? Is this
Thrud looks
the
at
beginning
That
of
was
a wonderful?
Thrud looks at you after holding the horn that she has just crafted in record time.
Yes.
Takes the horn, turns her back to both you and Mandrake. You hear a mumbling.
Oh.
You see a little bit of glow coming from back behind her belly. And she tosses to you the horn.
What's the catch?
It has been imbued with the blessings of my forge. It's a magical horn.
Thrud. Thrud. Let me
Shut up.
do
I
do
don't want to
something.
hear it.
Let me do
I have a
something.
drinking
Shut up.
contest to go
Okay.
to.
Yes.
I owe
Wish I
you.
was there.
Are we walking
You and
back
I, we shall talk again
I
soon.
don't know where we
to
are.
them?
Do you know anything about
said
this
we're walking
lady
back to them.
that likes to drink?
Who, Chain Digger?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She's a legend in North Veritas.
I'm going to give it a try. Put her down.
I want to see you do it. As a matter of fact, I'll close the shop up early to come watch.
First round is on me.
Well, if your drinking skills are anything like that hammer you're wielding,
Yo, they're gonna fuck.
I'm gonna give her a run for her money.
You like tear, do you?
Sorry.
Pushing
You
on my
like tear,
guy.
do you?
Sorry, dude.
You know, at some point, if you ask, I'll show you mine too. But
Well,
I guess you
didn't
could say
ask.
he's horny.
I'm
we just
baffled
both
Thrud,
of us
right
walk
now.
in?
Thrud just
Because we've been
gives
walking
you a
back.
wiggle.
Yes.
Just walking
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
walking
middle
this
of this
down.
tension.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
walk in the shop for
I'm
sure.
gonna walk right up to Thrud. Yes.
And then she's going to give you a...
Is that a kiss?
Oh.
What is that?
As she's twisting the horn onto your stump.
Horrifying.
Oh,
It's
Onto
fitting.
your stump. The old
What
stump
kind of
twist.
wizardry are you pulling over there with all these great sounds? What are you using?
He's interested now. I got you.
You got the hammer, you got the quenching, you've got the thing screwing onto his head.
It's what the hell's it called? It's just a fucking soundboard app.
fantastic.
Fantasy soundboard.
Damn.
Wow,
It's got
Yeah.
all kinds of good shit.
getting that immediately.
Am I in pain?
Are you in pain?
Yeah.
Probably.
Thrud is incredibly strong, and
Yeah.
the wound that's on this thing is really only hours old if you think about it.
Yeah.
Just bite down. You'll be fine.
So
Give him like a
The
rag.
rag. I put the rag
Piece
in.
of stick.
given that though, I will say that the horn, that the crafted horn fits on the outside diameter of your horn in a way that it's almost like press fit. So it's not touching the part that's exposed or raw, but it is sort of making you uncomfortable that such pressure is being applied to a recent wound.
Oh, you're so strong.
Oh.
I'm sort of just like, what is happening?
You just walk into this
Yeah.
fuckery.
Like, is that a new horn?
Yeah.
Looks tight.
Thanks.
Who made it? Did he make it?
No. Don't sit. Don't. No.
We get the horn on.
Yes, it's
I'm-
fitted to you now.
I'm gonna like wave my head around in like a,
I'm gonna touch it.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Testing it out a little bit, testing out the aerodynamics.
All right.
I do like a couple of those, you know what I mean?
And is it basically symmetrical to the horn that's on the other side of his head?
Yes, with a slight twist,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
so that the serrated edge is to the outside of the horn, so that you can easily utilize it that way.
You thought of everything.
Well, if you're going to do it, you do it fucking right.
Yeah, do it. I will do it fucking
There's a
right.
lot of tension going on here.
You're like a muscular, talented angel.
Hey, when do we start drinking?
Right about now, if we're going to change it.
Well, it is still a little bit early.
Is there, an open flame?
Yeah.
Aw.
That's a silly question in a forge.
You're in a forge.
Yeah. Okay. Easily accessible.
Well, basically, there is a large iron, squarish, sort of freestanding pit in front of you that's got a set of foot-powered bellows on it. Inside of that, there are a large quantity of coals, right? The bellows powers an air draw down system, so it sucks air down and through and gets them really bright. With a few pumps of that, you can get a flame in there.
Yeah.
But it's very hot and it's cherry red.
+1,
Cool.
to
All right, are we
AC
leaving?
or attack and damage rolls.
Is everybody leaving?
That's awesome. Just for the day, though?
Just for the day, or until I die.
Wait, what was this?
Since I used Blessings of the Forge, when I gave it to him, the object grants a +1 bonus to either AC or attack and damage rolls, and it is good until my next long rest.
Okay, so it's
a day long.
It's an enchantment that's a day long.
Yes.
Okay.
What would be the stats on my horn attack?
Well, what was the stat on your original horn attack?
1d6 plus 3.
1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, you brought it down to a 1d3 plus 3.
I think it was a 1d3 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 1d6 plus 3 with both of your horns properly working, and now you have this newly crafted horn that now has the bonus of a serrated edge.
Bonus.
So I'm going to say that your horn attack now can be a 6 plus 3 could best yield a 9. I'm going to say that now, on the low end, it would have been a 4 on a 1d6 plus 3. That would have been the lowest. It would have been a 4 to a 9. So I'm going to say that as a regular rule, without the bonus of the magic, it'll be a 1d8 plus 3. Because the serrated edge is going to give you that much more.
Okay.
And what did you say? It grants a +1.
+1
attack.
AC or attack and damage rolls.
So attack
that
and damage, right?
Whoa.
So while this enchantment is up, you're also going to get a +1 on top of that. So it would be a 1d8 plus 4
That's crazy.
for now.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to do that. Do the attack and damage rolls. That's crazy.
Maybe you should get them to a bar fight later.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Anything you want is going to happen, Thrud.
Wow. He said use me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, those doors are into some free.
So we have a little bit of time.
Did everybody
At this
leave?
point, what's that?
Did everybody leave?
I'm assuming you guys are at least outside.
I want to be the,
Yes.
Yeah.
the last person out.
No.
Let me guess
And
what's going to
no,
happen.
no, I said it already. Because I want to give him a little
You
wink.
were
I'm
doing
sure
something
wait
crap.
around.
Okay. You want to give him a little wink?
My good old
Then
goodbye.
I'm
Why
sure
don't
just like
you?
look away, just like keep myself occupied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll a Let's see. Well, give me a persuasion.
Actually, you know what? While she's distracted with her, I'm just gonna like quickly slip that little piece of paper from the bulletin into the fire.
The piece of paper from the bulletin?
Yeah, the one about Emberfell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the fire?
Into the fire.
Okay.
Cool.
It no sooner gets into that fire that it just kind of goes, and it burns for a few seconds.
Yeah.
And then turns to ash.
Cool.
16.
16. Kind of spots you and he's like, well, you have yourself a nice day.
Dude, this guy.
Are you heading off to this drinking contest with Thrud?
Think so.
Yeah, maybe I'll see you there.
Awesome.
Wow.
He's a player, dude. Absolute player.
I'm gonna walk out, and as I pass, I'm just gonna wink at him. Thanks, sweet cheeks.
Oh.
What is this, a contest?
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of like, yeah, all right, so go ahead, roll a persuasion.
That's a dirty 20.
His grin grows even bigger, and he's just like, well, you have yourself a good day, too. Seems like I have.
Oh my god.
Party full of really nice women.
You have an even better.
I am barely an adult.
So creepy. He's 40, dude.
Sick.
She know how to cut up her own meat.
She's pulling his cock. God damn! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Again, dude, that's your niece.
I think that's the Instagram reel.
Oh, great. Great, yeah, that's what I want on there.
No!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna.
All right. You guys are outside. You've all exited the building. I'm going to put it somewhere around noon.
Yeah.
Anything? I mean, you did want to do shopping.
Yeah, I just wanted to go to the clothes shop.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a couple of clothes shops, right? So there is the Gossamer Garments.
Yeah.
But there are also one or two others that you have passed. There's Velvet Threads Tailoring, which seems very high end. Like that one really seemed like it was a specialty shop. Not the type of place that has clothing on the rack, more the type of place a nobleman might go in and get fitted for something that's bespoke.
Okay.
So there's that. There's
Tryfon scoffs at that.
let's see. There's another armory. There's a place called Sturdy Shields. So you do pass another place. Not that you want that.
Noted.
Let's see. There's the Pink Tusk.
What's that?
It looks to be a clothier. It's very, very froofy on the outside. Beautiful, sort of like pink and white, sort of scroll work. Very large billowing curtains in the windows. Hard to tell from the outside, though. Door is open.
The name is kind of calling me.
Okay. You want to just poke your head
Yeah,
in?
I'm going to poke my head and see what's going on.
You're bionicle.
What did you say?
I called him a bionicle.
Oh, I thought you said never mind.
It's like from ages ago.
Never mind. I thought you said bionic hole. You said bionic hole.
You are full of them tonight.
I know. I'm like, what's going on?
Inspector Gadget's got a sexy side.
I'll get you yet,
Oh my god. Okay, so you poke your head inside, and it's this little boutique. You do notice that there are all kinds of garments that are on a variety of racks hanging, and everything in this shop seems to be about shimmer and shine and sort of a reflectivity. Like there's a lot of very sort of sparkly garments, and then you almost swear you see one that almost seems to like almost color shift on some level. Really quite interesting.
I was about to walk out when I saw the shimmering, but the color shifting one What was that?
Well, you want to check it closer?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in, and from around the corner, you see this very, very tall, almost impossibly tall, slender human woman. And her hair is just completely slicked back on her head. It's almost pulled to the point where it feels like she's going to scream.
Jesus Christ.
It's so tight, right? All of her features are very sort of pointed and elongated.
I'd scream if it was
She has
that
dark
tight.
hair?
She does. Very dark hair, very like sort of slick and pulled back. She's intimidating looking. And she comes out and she's like, "Hi,
How you doing?
welcome to the Pink Tusk."
Beautiful shop.
Oh, thank you. Can I interest you in something?
Yes. This color shifting cloak here.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about that?
Well, these are all what I like to call ethereal fabrics. They have a kind of glimmer, shimmer, but in a sort of arcanic way. They're actually able to perform, so to speak. So, going out for a nice evening and you want to wear something to really attract attention, turn on the crowd. She pulls this like jacket off, 3/4 length, like just kind of like short length, just above the waistline jacket, brings it over to you, drapes it around you. On you, it looks like it's made for a Barbie doll. It's so small. But she puts it over you, and as she puts it over you, this thing all of a sudden almost chameleon morphs into the same color as your skin.
Oh.
And then it just radiates upward with this like big flourish of white. And it's sort of like you have become a
God
marquee
damn.
billboard, right? And she's
That
like,
look good.
yeah. So she's like, it's almost as if one could take the dancing lights spell that maybe you've seen and imbued it into the threads of the fabric on almost a full-time basis.
Now, what if one would want to not draw attention?
Oh, there's command words for these that you can use. So you can actually stop them and they can become ordinary fabrics. Or not, they're never ordinary fabrics, but they would have some kind of like less attention attracting sort of downgraded shimmer to them, let's just say.
I don't know if I have much use for the fanciness of it, although it does look good on me.
It's a little small. I could make something larger. Oh, maybe for you we could make a helm. Something that maybe drapes down the back of the head and really sort of shows off those beautiful horns, one of which is, wow,
It's
I
nice,
like
isn't
your
it?
overall look.
Oh, thanks. I like yours. Very put together.
Of course.
Nothing out of place.
Exactly as it should be.
How about something that would, hide my boisterous appearance?
Your boisterous
Cloak.
appearance, a cloak that maybe toned you down a bit, is that?
Exactly.
I don't have anything on the shelf, but I'm certain I could figure something out.
Yeah, you can go
Maybe
into
something that had a little bit of a, let's just say a slight camouflage, something easy on the eye, something to take away that initial sort of, that boom that you seem to have when you walk into a space.
I
Take the edge
I like
off
the
a
sound
bit.
of that. Sometimes the boom is good, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah. Depends on the crowd that we're with. Right?
Exactly. Oh, I'd like to talk more about this, if possible.
Custom jobs are a bit of a premium, and I am a little bit backed up at the time, so it might take me some time to pull something off. But depending on your budget, and
Okay. How much do they usually go for a custom job?
well, the one you have on right now, I charge 800 gold for, but something for you would probably run somewhere in the vicinity of. I might be able to pull it off for 12 to 1600.
Tryfon's gonna pretend like that doesn't blow his socks off.
Roll a deception check.
Please be bad. Please be bad. Please be bad.
I have a +1. Let's do
Please
it, baby.
be bad. Oh.
13. I might need time to gather it from all my different influxes of gold, but it can be done.
Like I said, I'm backed up right now, so feel free.
Let me talk to my people.
In the meantime, I've got other things that might interest you. I've got some interesting ethereal fabric undergarments, socks, underwear, something for a little flash in the bedroom.
Not right now.
You let me know.
Thank you.
I can help you try them on.
I think I like that.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna kind of like stroke my nice.
Stroke your horn.
But no!
I'll see you around. You come into the drinking competition?
Oh, no, that's not my bag.
I know,
sweetheart.
it's terrible. It's gross. It's disgusting.
But
would
I
never
do
be
look
there.
forward to seeing you.
We'll roll another deception.
What did you
check.
say?
Wait,
your
she
name
said she looked forward to seeing me there or
was? You didn't
again?
get her name.
Again.
I look forward to that as well.
She never said her name. You never asked.
What's your name?
Pink
Myron.
Myron?
Myron Olajor.
Tryfon.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Tryfon Pantelis. Nice to
Stay
meet
sharp,
you.
Tryfon.
Jesus
Stay
Christ.
slick,
She
Myron.
wants that DMC.
Oh my God. This,
Back at ya!
Jesus
Damn,
Christ. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
baby! Yeah!
That was too good. That was too
That's
good.
it.
The
Oh,
Riz
I
coin,
said,
baby!
Stay sharp. He goes, stay slick.
Jesus
What was
Christ.
You got it tight.
You do
What's that,
realize why
Olajor?
lesbians have really short fingernails,
Ulajor.
right?
Yes.
So maybe not the serrated. Never
I'm
mind.
not shoving my horn in there. I also have I have a horn for damage and I have a horn for pleasure.
Oh my God!
Holy shit.
That's on the quote list. That's
Well, Olivia
Give
started
me
it.
the one back.
Or you can
Olivia
give
started
you wanna
it.
give me
I
an
did-
attachment where I can
Fingernails
fucking
are
put a
I did
dildo.
So you're like that. You're like that device in Seven.
Yup, exactly.
Fuck.
That's
What
me.
if you forget which one's which?
Then I pray for whoever that is.
It's dark.
I was.
Hey, maybe she's a
Trying to do a good
masochist.
deed over here.
Did a great
And
deed.
we made it.
I was
That's
really hoping that
hilarious.
Myron
I walk
had some
out-
kind of a secret meaning to her name.
This fucking group is so horny.
We're sick.
Tusk.
We are sick.
What the
Come on
fuck?
now.
Of all things, I didn't think I'd get a coin for Riz.
You know where I'm going.
I do.
All
Yeah,
right,
now your
very
head's
good. Then
even
We
you're
haven't
thinking
actually
for-
gotten to that reveal yet.
I don't know if we're.
I walk out to the group. My head's a little high.
What was that about?
I was looking for a cloak.
Did you find one? Anything
No.
for me?
I think you'd love it. But I think we need a few more jobs first.
Why?
So I make sure she isn't listening. It's a little expensive.
We'll just ask.
What? Huh?
Just send a letter back.
That can be done. I'll do that today. Copy that.
Any other specifics?
Can we have spoken that in Minotaur?
What?
Yeah.
That letter part, just that? Okay, because we both speak it. I don't think
Okay.
anyone else does.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Sick.
You guys hear these two speaking in like something you. I don't think
Just
any of
guttural,
Don't
like.
know what's going on.
you. Yeah. You sound like you're.
Something sounds like a bed.
Just making guttural
Is it
noises
just
back and
sexy
forth.
Right.
It's both, maybe.
Any other specifics, or would you like to just sort of fast forward the time and head off to the drinking contest?
I'd like to fast forward. That's my vote, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
The drink.
Any other specifics beforehand, or are you ready to? You kind of want to move
I
ahead?
want to drink.
Let's do it.
All right. All right.
It's the drink.
So you you spend the rest of the day kind of perusing some shops. Nothing significant really happens. But you do eventually make your way towards the North Veritas social grounds. Now, the social grounds in town are a well-known location. They are they're a place where people organize for events. There are pavilions. There are covered spaces for, organizing. There is also a very small amphitheater at the social grounds. And then there is this large green area where you do notice a whole bunch of very, very long, 16, 20-foot long tables set up one after another after another. And at the end of those tables, you do see what appears to be a sort of raised kind of stage grandstand. There's some flags flying. You notice behind the tables on each side, there are a significant number of large kegs that have all been tapped. there are huge metal goblets lining the tables one after another, and people are beginning to sort of gather and sit. And there appears to be a one of these big tankards right in front of each seat, with about maybe a little bit of space between each one. There's probably 150 people here.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Easily, right? And people are clapping each other on the back and telling each other stories. You've got some people that are on the ground stretching. They're getting ready for it. You see a couple of people that are actually eating large meals. They're just like eating a bunch of food, maybe possibly lining their stomach for what's about to come. And then, you're kind of walking in, right? Now, there is a section where you see a bunch of people in line. It almost looks as if they are getting themselves registered and signed up. There is a 2 silver piece a person fee to participate in the contest. And the winner of the contest receives 100 gold pieces.
Oh, baby.
100 gold
Let's go,
pieces.
Thrud.
Damn.
This is a huge event.
Highest
I'm
con
very
in the
petite.
group.
I have a pretty high con.
At one point, you guys look over and you actually see Bunce from the townel hauling a big
16.
hand truck
Yeah.
with a keg on it, lining it up. So he's he's kind of like helping to sponsor it. It seems to be sponsored by all of the taverns that are in North Veritas. Okay. Okay, so here's how this works. There are going to be several different rounds of drinking. And in the drinking, you will be drinking a tankard. Are we all doing this?
Yes.
No.
No.
You're not doing
I'm
it?
gonna watch.
No.
You're not doing it?
No.
You're doing it. You're definitely doing it. Do we know if
Brand's a
doing it?
drinker.
Brand's a drinker.
Yeah.
He'll probably do it. I'll wait till he comes back and then I'll explain the rest of the rules. In the meantime, let's find some appropriate music.
I'm gonna turn to
I
Thrud
thought
as we get
violent
there. I'm gonna
pocket.
say, "Hey, Thrud, I just want you to know I hope you win."
I hope we all win.
Oh
But,
my god.
I'm going to do my best.
You got this.
I just played the little devil on your shoulder with that one.
I'm listening.
What did we miss?
The Mike's got it. It's fine. That's all that
The
matters.
Mike's got. Was it in character?
Yeah. Ish.
What's in the thimble again?
Oh no, that thimble's just for us later.
Huh?
I see.
What's going on?
I don't know if I want to do that one. Look at him like, no.
Okay, well maybe another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some rando.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be like good to, now that we trust these people, to share a room with them?
Yeah.
Because like 3 gold pieces a night is a lot.
But the thing is, there's only 2 beds per room.
Yeah, I'll sleep on the floor. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Also, we want to leave later.
Oh, word? Why is
Might
it
as well in the same room.
sick?
You horny fuck.
It's not horny.
It's not horny.
It's just
Oh.
drugs.
Oh. Cool.
Okay.
I mean, like that. Ew.
A word?
Did you hit on like every person in the party?
Did we ever talk about how old we all are? Did that ever come up?
Doesn't matter.
How old is everybody?
I'm older than 18. Wait, no. Before I said I'm around my actual age.
Right.
Same.
I'm almost 20. That's crazy.
That's weird that you're not 20.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What the
I
fuck?
forget about that.
Yeah.
You're a youngin'.
Welcome back. Are you doing the drinking?
Were you seriously
contest?
waiting for me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
wants to explain.
Wait.
the
Are you drinking?
What?
You
I
were
don't know if
interested
I'm
in
drinking.
I don't.
I think
Come on.
Tryfon would make a persuasion check on that.
I don't
Try
know
and
if
make
I'm
me drink?
drinking, he says, while having a George's tart cherry in his hand.
Hey, buddy, last time
What's
we drank
involved?
together, we bonded.
Well, we're about to find out. We are waiting for you to hear the rounds of drinking explained.
We did read this. Our warm up was the drinking tour. Come on.
It was a food tour with a little bit of drinking.
This is a drinking tour to me.
What's going on
Someone
over here?
dropped a mug.
Oh my god.
I'm sick.
extra.
Yeah.
How potent
Wow.
Is he
is
gonna
this
come home?
Yeah,
liquid
that's
in the vial?
Depends on the
that's
level.
fucking
Well,
dark.
you touched it and it went right through your skin.
Holy shit.
You
So, like,
may
what would
have
a
to
drop
put
do to
another,
one person?
like Starbucks cup.
It would depend on how their body individually handled it. It's not an automatic because there's not a full dose in there, right?
Don't give up.
So,
I think I underfeeding.
Understood.
That's gonna melt.
okay. Here's how this is going to work. Here's how this is going to work.
Toxic. fumes.
There are going to basically be 5 rounds of this, okay? In each of the rounds, you will be rolling 3 Constitution saving
Jesus
throws.
Christ!
Okay? 3. I will be rolling 3 of the Constitution saving throws against you, okay?
Okay.
Now, my modifier for my Constitution saving throws in each of the rounds will go up. I will start with no modifier whatsoever because you would be dealing with the masses, right? You get to use your Constitution saving throw modifiers as they are, okay? But as you go up in tiers in the bracket, if you should advance, then you will be facing more and more difficult opponents. If you should advance to the 5th and final round, you will have 3 Constitution saving throws to make it. And if mine beat yours, you don't make it. But it's 3 Constitution saving throws to 3 Constitution saving throws. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay?
Sorry. How we just have to beat you in one of those like
No,
comparisons?
so
or
it's
all
gonna
of them?
you're gonna roll 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 3.
Yeah.
Okay? So best
And
out of
figure out
those
there's 2.
out of those 3.
Okay.
All right?
Kind of like Risk.
Any questions?
Kinda
Did you
like
pay your
rock,
2
paper,
silver
scissors.
pieces? Did you take those out of your inventory?
Do it now.
Take them out of your inventory?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get fucking plastered, but
You can tap out.
If you're a pussy.
Now, if you have an inspiration coin, you should have an inspiration. Do you have one?
You said you were giving me one.
Yeah, and you don't have one. All right. You can use your inspiration coin at any time if you want to. Who wants to go first?
You said it was 2 silver, right?
2 silver pieces.
I think Big Mama goes first.
yeah, are we all going?
What?
The 3 of us.
It's a round, isn't it? Like it's there's masses.
There's
are we
masses.
all going at once?
Can I?
Exactly.
Well, there's
Since
one
we
person at a
aren't
time.
participating.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm choking. I want to like look at the group of people participating. Is there somebody that sticks out to me as like you really should not be here?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. You can tell they threw in their 2 silver pieces to get the free beer. They have no intention of winning this contest, but they want to sit back and chug through a few rounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at that person, and then I'm gonna look at Circe and look back at the person,
I'm
so
sort
that
of
they
just, like,
can see
follow
who
your
I'm
eyes.
talking about.
Ah. I'll follow your lead.
Let's let the round start.
You want to go first?
Maybe we can have a
Sure.
threesome.
Make your first roll. Constitution saving throw.
I'm scared.
Ooh,
This is
it's a
horrifying.
9.
Oh my
Nine.
god!
12. So that's 1.
Through.
I love that you're doing the big guy.
Wait, was that with your modifier?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my.
Second
Come
roll.
on, Big Mama.
14.
Oh,
man.
16.
Shit.
This is with no modifier on my
This is
end.
nuts, dude.
So what do you have to do? You just have to beat once?
No.
21.
21? Okay, 15. So, you're going to survive round 1. Now, as we get higher up in the round, when you get to the
Somebody
50...
give me a dice.
What's that?
I gotta do this with.
We have a whole
Yeah, I
bag.
got a whole
We have
bag.
Yeah,
bag.
you shouldn't be using
Go.
electronic
Go, go, go.
dice.
No.
You just have to win 1 to get past the first round.
And I got the big guy in there.
So, Rich, you're up next.
I'm up next.
Are you doing this, Brad?
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh, you are
Yeah.
doing it.
I paid the 2 silver.
Okay.
I said fuck it.
Okay,
I
you
mean,
said it first. You didn't sound like you were going to do
Fuck
it. So.
me in the
I have-
asshole.
No, I,
Does every person have like a stack of jugs of beer next to them?
Well, so now what's happening basically, you notice, is everyone's downing drinks, right? So we're at this point now where all these tables, these people are drinking.
Right, but so what I'm saying is, if this is a person participating, do they have like a
We're doing a
stash of
saving
like
throw, right? Con saving
goblets?
throw.
Yeah, yeah, there's tankards. all
We're
over the
gonna
place.
make our way kind of around the group of people until we get
We got-
near that guy that I saw before.
Yes.
It's just the luck
Yeah.
of whatever.
it's because you're a fighter.
It's a scrawny halfling,
Uh-huh.
something you don't always see.
Well, okay.
Alright.
I got an 11.
11.
I'll come around.
A 10. You win your first one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
kind of in the scrawny halfling's line of sight,
we're gonna do a drinking contest, I need to be drinking.
That's right.
21.
Huh?
21.
21. All right, you won
Yeah,
the first one
baby.
as well. So all three of you make it out of tier 5 to tier 4. Okay.
I want to be kind of in the halfling's line of sight. I'm gonna leave Circe, and I'm gonna start cheering for this halfling and like
What
get
is she
him to
trying to
really
do?
look at me, and like I'm gonna cheer for him.
Okay. Roll a performance check for me.
That's a 16.
A 16.
Yeah.
Okay. They're loving the fact that you're into them.
Sick.
So.
I'm just cheering for him.
Okay. Okay. Now,
I don't know.
for tier number 4, when you get to bracket in tier number 4, I'm going to be adding a +1 to my Constitution rolls. In tier number 3, I will be adding a +1. In tier number 2, I'll be adding a +2, and in the final tier, I'll be adding a +3 to my Constitution.
And where does it
saving
change how many we have to win out of 3?
throws. Okay, so in this next one, you have to beat me. Okay,
Okay.
in the first one, you just kind of get through because it's the masses, right? It's
Yeah.
easy to get through.
Right.
But in this one, it's best out of 3.
So, is scrawny guy that we're cheering for, is he...
He's still in. Is he still
Is
in
he
it?
still in?
Let's just say he is, just
Okay,
for the
word.
fun of it.
Word.
All right, the cheering kind of gave him a boost.
I'm gonna go up to her real quick and just be like, come on, like, get close in person.
Yeah. I'm close to this guy.
I'm
Okay.
gonna follow behind
Okay.
and go around the other side of him.
The old dick twist.
Ready, Thrud?
Grab his dick and
Grab
twist
his
it.
dick, twist it!
Fight the big guy.
That's
Big guy, big power.
22.
Yay!
All right, you win 1.
Scary.
1-0. Next one.
Freaking the dog out.
I know the dog's.
16.
Oh my god, scary.
15.
Oh!
You make it to the next tier. 2 out of 3. Bran, you, all right. I was doing.
Yeah, you want me to go?
Doing Tryfon first.
16.
16. That's a tie. Okay.
So it's okay.
So we're 1 and 1. Go ahead.
I'm scared.
25.
Holy shit!
21. Nat 20.
Wow.
What'd you roll? Nat 20?
19. And a
Oh
+5.
shit! All right, so you won that one. So
Okay.
it's 2 and 1. In theory, there's only 2 more rolls, so you win. You win. So
Nice.
you're going up to the next
Give me
tier.
that, Thrud.
Okay.
So,
baby.
I am very close to him,
Yeah.
like very close. You know, exchanging
And-
some looks, whatever.
I come around to this side of him, I'm like, hey, big guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll a performance check for me.
guy.
7.
Oh my god, it's 10.
Let's see what
You're 1 and 0.
I rolled a 21 on a natural 17.
I rolled an at 1.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that roll for?
14.
What was that for?
1 and 1.
We're rizzing. We're rizzing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, and that
I got 10.
one! Oh!
Nice.
You feel yourself getting a little sick to the stomach as you're down
this
in it,
might
but
be a
all of a
little too
sudden,
much.
you managed to keep it
Hey,
down.
you got this, my boy.
Is that,
Take a deep
You had a
breath.
round two?
Yeah, they all
Okay.
3 of them get to the next round.
Think
Alright,
about the
tier
bar
3.
crawl.
so, before anything proceeds, I'm just gonna say a few words to this. We have a plan, alright? So, you know, I say my, hey, big guy, you know.
Isn't he a
What do you
halfling?
think of me and my friend here? I'm gonna, like,
Take a
start
nice
reaching
good
into my
look, and I'm like,
pocket.
look over here, like look, like take a look.
He's
look
looking at you and he's down
I'm
in
gonna quickly take the vial out of my pocket and just like dip a drop of the vial into his drink and then
What did
shove
this
it
guy
back
do
in
to
my
deserve
pocket.
this?
the Ruffian of like a scrawny halfling.
Poor bastard.
Sexual
I'm rolling a
assault.
Constitution saving throw for said halfling, and that's not good.
He's done, dude. He's
Okay,
out of the race.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Yes!
I'm still on a plus. You made it to tier 3. I'm on a +1.
+1.
Yep.
Oh.
This is too good.
15.
12.
Okay, so you're 0 and 1.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh! What'd you get?
17 and 4 is 21.
Oh, okay. So I'm in that 1. You're 1 and 1.
Should count as 2 wins.
Scary.
17.
Oh, you made it.
Oh my god, that was so
You
scary.
made it. Nice one,
Thrud
Tryfon.
is
I don't wanna go.
chugging.
Come on.
Horrifying.
Not 20!
All right, that's one. You got 1 and 0. You're downing them left and right.
Oh my god.
18.
Oh.
9.
9.
Okay.
You're 1 and 1.
Oh my god.
13.
13.
A tie. So that
It was the same as winning the other one.
correct because
Yeah, but
it's a
you were
tie.
1
Yeah.
and 1 already, weren't you?
Yeah, the other one, it was a
So now you're
tie and then
still
I
tied.
won.
That's the second roll. Or was that the third roll?
That was the
That was
third
the
roll.
third
That was the third roll. So
You're still tied.
we're still tied
It's
2 and 2.
2-2.
So we need a
We
tiebreaker
need
roll.
one more.
Tiebreaker.
Rollies,
Okay.
let's
Yep.
go.
Scary.
I'm scared.
Even scary.
17.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Wasn't meant to be.
Tryfon passes
9.
out.
Okay, so all of a sudden you're down. You're feeling
Trace is
good. You're
fucking
down on it, down on it, down on it, and all of a sudden you just spew onto the
What?
table. I mean, it just comes out like a geyser,
Ew.
sprays up and hits the person across from you as they're drinking.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Trying to hold it back.
Oh,
no.
You'll be
Brad,
okay.
Hold it
Don't
down
look
for me,
at them,
guys.
don't
You got
smell at
this.
You're up.
Don't smell him. Don't look at him.
19.
6.
Jesus Christ.
You want to know?
Stay with me, genie boy.
15.
4. Boom. All right, you're making it on to tier.
Get out of here!
Tier 2.
Uh-oh.
This guy's drinking.
Oh,
All of a sudden
no.
he just goes. And he just sits there deadpan still, just staring off into space.
Oh, man.
And people around him are drinking, vomiting, dropping tankards
I'm
on the floor.
taking-
There's beer
Can
spilling.
I
and
take
he's
one
just
of
like,
the beers that he didn't drink?
Yeah.
Not the one that was just in his hand or the one that dripped, but like one from the back of the pile.
That's one of the cats that you just puked on.
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
I'm just taking it.
What?
It's my cat now.
Well, I'm taking it with me.
I'm gonna take one too,
Okay.
and we're gonna go like sit down from
Yeah,
across
watch.
the room and just watch. Let's do like a little clink.
Okay. All right, we're going to tier 2. I have a +2 on my list now.
Poor guy.
All right.
He's okay.
19.
Oh, that was an 8. It just rolled, so I have an 18.
19.
Oh my god.
Okay,
God
you're
damn.
turning it on,
Let's go
baby.
through.
God damn.
It is a 20.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
That's a 13 for me. So you're on to tier 1.
Tier 1.
Yep.
There,
man.
baby.
Let's go.
All right,
You
Brad.
got this.
Horrifying.
Going with the levels.
I rolled a 3.
I have a 4.
I'm sorry, 4.
Yeah, we fucking
+2.
tied.
Yeah, we tied. So 1 and
Terrible
1.
roll.
Truna.
16.
20.
Ooh, okay.
Horrifying.
Okay.
We
One
back,
more.
baby.
Nat 20. 22.
Fuck.
So wait, we're still tied 2 and 2.
Correct. So we got to do the tiebreaker.
So we have to
Just
do
like I
another
did
one?
with-
'Cause I'm
just
at
like I did with
12.
Tryfon.
5. Oh, it's out of the thing. It's 20. Does that count? It's out of
Yes.
the fucking
Yeah.
tray.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let it
Yeah.
count. 19. You make it tier 1. All right, you're going up to tier
Barely.
It's in
1.
his tray.
You
It went
barely.
in
You're
the
welcome.
tray.
You're welcome.
Tray.
Okay, for the
This is
last
nuts.
tier,
Oh,
I will be
crazy.
adding a +3 to my Constitution rolls. Now, I will say this: the field has narrowed considerably.
Is
Okay.
it Chain
Now,
Fucker, whatever her name?
What's
What-
that?
What's her
Chain
name?
Digger's on. Chain Digger's sitting there, and she's just throwing a hot
Heard
Truna.
that
Chain
wrong.
Digger is slamming them.
Chain what?
Chain
Chain
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a weird name.
So here's here's how this is going to work. You are going to, if both of you make it through this,
Oh, you
which
gotta
is
do
the
rolls
last
with each other?
tier, you're gonna have to go up against a Truna Chain Digger.
Oh.
And that will be a +4 to Constitution. Okay? All right.
So if we go through round 1,
Yes.
then we get to alternate.
Correct. That's going to be like the absolute
Final
final
boss.
round. Okay?
What if they both make it past her?
What if they both make it past her? They go up against each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then we're going to have an unlimited
like a
number of
4D
Constitution saving throws
experience
until
for
we
you.
get to, like, if it's tied, you go best out of 5, best out of whatever we need.
Oh my god.
I love it.
All right?
I love it.
I would say that by now, at this point in the game, you've probably had about 18 to 20 tankards of beer, maybe.
Oh my god.
It's a
At
beautiful thing.
I'm not sleeping
down
in the
them.
same room.
Can I be sitting with them in the bleachers?
Yeah, you guys are hanging out. You guys
got
could
a
be
little
walking around
something.
What do I
watching.
got?
Just
What
a
is
little,
it?
like,
Is-
Yo,
you
You
wanna
ready
get
for
it
me,
for-
Thrud?
Yeah.
Watch this halfling over there.
+3.
Do you want to clean me?
No, you got it.
Shit,
Right here.
Thank you.
Oh, that was.
I let you lick me. I'm blackout drunk. I let you lick me.
No.
Either way.
I forget about the
Yeah,
goblin.
you're
I
right.
think I got it.
All right.
No.
It's 1-1 for you.
Oh,
Oh, and that one on me, so it's 1 and 1.
Oh my god.
Third roll.
It's fucked.
I'm scared.
oh yes.
7.
9, 13.
All right.
Big Mama! Big
It's
Mama
Chain
over
Digger.
here.
All right.
Tryfon, coming for you.
All right.
Pastore! Pastore! All of you are wondering why Thor suddenly has a...
14. 14
No.
beats you.
Nope.
0 and 1.
6.
Oh no.
Nope.
I got this.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
no, I lose.
All right. So Branmorn all of a sudden follows up. He's down on him and he just lets it fly. It's just like
It's alright, buddy.
nasty.
It's alright.
It's just flowing off the edge of the table.
Happens to the best of them.
Meanwhile, as you're sitting there in the bleachers looking around, you notice. What the fuck is that?
It was a duck.
That's awesome. You see Mandrake the Black. He comes walking up. He's
Oh,
kind of like
word.
talking to a couple of people. He spots you. He's just like,
Raise my beer.
gives you a wink. He's watching these festivities over here, and he locks with you, and he's just like, you can see, he's like, now he's interested.
Do I see that?
Dude, he's fucking
Yeah.
horny,
I
dude.
should take a drink
There's a
of my
whole
beer.
crowd of people now.
I
There's
want
a
you to
whole crowd of
fucking
people
hammer
around.
him, dude.
Patruda
Oh my
Chamber.
god.
So the one of the gentlemen who's in charge of the festivities.
Oh, Garret, you gotta stop, dude.
You got people all over the place now that have stopped drinking. There's a huge crowd of people that are now around the finalist table, right? There is a combination of spilled beer, vomit, and piss all over the place.
Piss?
It
Is
is
the
really-
halfling still standing there?
the halfling is still just sitting perfectly erect and has not
Erect.
moved. Okay? Most of the people are either face down in their vomit or beer or up observing this. And then there's this one lone scrawny halfling at a table just like,
Seeing demons.
just pie-eyed.
Catatonic.
Totally pie-eyed. You notice Mandrake the Black is there. There's like probably 60 people around here right now, right? And one of the MCs of the festivities, he stops the event and everything, and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hell of an afternoon
These
so
two
far.
ladies.
We are down to 2 finalists.
This is nuts.
On my right, I have the fair Hadruda Chain Digger, and everybody's like, "Oh!"
Boo! Trash!
Hadruda Chain Digger is also a dwarf.
Oh!
That'd be an orc.
Okay. And on my left,
But how's her beard?
what's that?
But how's her beard?
Not nearly as intricate as Thrud's. On my left, I have a challenger to the 6-time champion. Ma'am, could I have your name, please?
Thrud. Thrud
Thrud!
Volander.
Thrud!
Volander.
All these cheers go
That's
up.
my
And here's how this is going to work. When I ring the bell, you will both begin drinking tankard for tankard. Last one standing will be the winner.
This is horrifying.
May the best drinker win.
With our cheers, can we
Thrud
give them
looks
advantage?
over at Mandrake.
Can we do the help action?
Versus Fragan.
He's got a
Gives
tankard in
him
his
a
hand.
little-
He's
I
like,
can tap the
good
vial
luck,
to her neck.
Thrud.
Drug.
Want to see you swing that
I can tap
hammer?
the vial to her neck.
All right.
Zit, the main
Poor
event.
The
sportsman-like
main
conduct.
event, I have a +4 to Constitution.
Matches, twinsies.
Horrifying. Scary.
16.
No.
It's alright.
First beer goes down, it hurts.
It's
You're feeling a little rumbly and a tumbly.
18.
13.
Ah!
1 and 1.
Oh my
Suck
god.
a dick, chain digger. Oh, they battle. Thrud!
All of a sudden, Hadruda Chain Digger, she just like kind of puts the tankard down and she's like. She turns and looks and she kind of like just puts her head under the table and you hear her just actually like just losing it under there. The whole crowd goes wild. They grab you, they try to pull you out of your chair. They're just like, whoa!
While they grab him, You should make a con save.
Yeah, just
To
see
hold
if
it down?
see if she
To hold
comes
it down?
out.
Oh, squeeze you too
Yeah,
hard?
pull you out of the chair so fast, jerks
Pop
you
you
out
like
of the
a
seat.
fucking
The whole
pimple.
crowd, they're trying to pick you up over their head, but you're a little. What'd you
Pretty
roll?
fucking good. That's 16.
16.
16. You managed to hold it down. Mandrake the Black's got you. He's
Swallow it.
clapping you on the back. You feel amazing. The guy who's the master of ceremonies, who's wearing this sort of like grand derby on his head, he comes over, puts an arm around you, takes your other hand and raises it in the air, and the whole crowd is just like, woo! And then he kind of like calms everybody down. And he's like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion here in North Veritas. Mrs. Thrud
Volander.
has overthrown Hatruna Chaindigger after a 6-year reign of
Holy
terror
shit.
over North Veritas. A new champion drinker, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody. And they all kind of give applause. He reaches into his one side pocket over here under his robes and he pulls out a small sack and he's like, for first place. And he hands it over to you.
In
Nice
the
little
boob.
weighty
In the
sack.
In the boob.
Sack of gold.
Blue pocket.
When he yell out, "That's my blacksmith."
Mandrake looks at you and he's like, you
Don't do
you
that.
decide you need someplace to spend that gold, I can hook you up with some great smith work.
I bet you could, big boy.
Oh! Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Just getting a little hotter.
How's this?
Can I be consoling Branmorn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, buddy, you alright, buddy? You're good.
A few minutes later, after all the festivities, you glance back over at this scrawny
Brad.
halfling, and you notice that he's gone. You take a quick scan of the crowd. Okay? Roll perception checks for me, both of you. There's at least 200 people here.
I'm at 20 plus 5.
Nice.
25.
Okay.
I think that's an 11.
That was sick.
Okay, that's definitely gonna beat you.
Yeah.
You guys are both scanning the crowd, and all of a sudden you spot him, and he's in the same sort of erect posture, catatonic, but walking very, very steadily just through the crowd, off into the distance.
hilarious.
Can we follow him?
I kind of want to.
Go.
Like from a distance. We're gonna chase after him.
Gonna follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, where are they going?
We just left 3 drunk people by
Yeah.
themselves. Before I fully leave, I want to go up to what's the blacksmith guy's name?
Mandrake.
Mandrake Black.
Before we like you can go, I'll be right there. I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna do one of these on like his like bicep, and I'm like, I need you to look after my friends for a moment. Don't do that.
You're saying this to Mandrake the Black.
Yes.
He turns and looks at you, and he's like, "No problem. They're in great hands here."
Perfect.
Thrud,
Maybe I'll see you
you.
later.
Pulls
Thrud's about to be in great
her
hands.
battle axe.
Yeah! Swing it!
Okay, we'll
gives
talk
you
later.
a cross-eyed look. Don't make me lose.
Okay.
Have you met Tyr?
Yes. And I
I
leave.
don't think you've met Tyr.
She turns and walks away from you. Like,
Everyone
literally-
thinks they know you, Tyr, but they don't know you as well as I do. They have never been along with all of you.
Circe, you've been following
And
this
I'm
halfling, and
beelining.
Remy sees you and is able to catch
You're
up
great.
to you, and he's literally
I know.
walking with a very sort of a determined sense of purpose, right? But without any kind of like ease or life to him, almost robotic in the way that he walks. Moving through the crowd, makes his way out onto North Veritas Row, and begins to walk south. Okay.
What did we do to this poor?
I want to know
Is
where
that
it's
what
going.
happened to
Yeah.
I
Brec?
think that's what happened to. Yeah.
We're gonna keep following.
Okay.
Yeah.
For how long?
Holy
As
shit.
long as it takes till he stops.
Okay.
Oh, so then permanently. Well, if it's like we're
Yeah,
gonna be
recorder.
leaving,
Oh, you split the drunk
then I
party.
don't think we would go. I gave you a babysitter,
All right.
and you would
I'm
like
sitting
that.
on his baby.
Oh!
I've had
if
a
it's
little
as
bit
if
of
we're
drink
gonna
and
be
it's okay.
leaving,
Yeah. Well,
I
about
think we would
15
stop.
minutes later, you're at the south gate of North Veritas, and this halfling passes right through them on the road out, and it's evening.
Yeah, I don't think we should
It's
follow.
gonna lead to Brec, dude.
But I don't want to.
Go. You won't have another chance.
This is interesting.
Is it like woods out there?
Well, he's on the main north-south road, right? But it otherwise becomes, I mean, it's not wooded immediately, right? When you pass through the south gate, on either side, you basically have tons of farmland, miles of farmland. Because remember, North Veritas is primarily built on the agricultural industry. So you have farmland for as far as the eye can see. However, once you pass beyond the sort of realm of North, the outer realm of North Veritas, it does become wooded, yes.
I'm gonna use my telepathic speech to just say into his mind, like, where are you going?
Okay. And like you had with Bran, there's no response.
Because I don't know if we should follow. I feel like that could be bad. But I want to know where he's going.
I wanna know where he's going.
How long do you want to follow for? Or you haven't left the gates yet? You're still inside of town? There is still a little bit of evening light, right? The drinking contest took about an hour and a half, well, maybe close to 2 hours. So it's about 6 in the evening at this point.
Okay, I feel like we might follow until we get closer to the wooded area.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go see.
I don't think we
Let's
would
go
go
start
into
that
the
fight.
woods.
Okay.
Fight? No.
Is he still going?
I'm gonna turn around and
You
deck
walk
someone?
for a total of about 6 miles.
Oh my god!
Thinking more along the lines of your arena.
And you're really considering the fact that number one, it's just getting to the point where it's starting to get dark. And two, you're kind of bored with this. Not bored, you're fascinated, but you don't see an end. You don't see a point to this, okay? But you get to this area of the road where all of a sudden he begins to veer off the road. And that catches your attention because now something's different, right?
Yeah.
So as you approach the area where he veered off the road to the right, because now we've passed the farmland, we're near the woods,
Right.
okay? And you notice that he's on a footpath, right? It's just enough light left that you notice that there's this footpath into the woods.
I want to make a note of that of like where it is.
Okay, so you're just about 6 miles outside of town on the main north-south road, right? You very heavily traveled road.
Did you tell us what you were told? Okay, so this doesn't really ring a bell to us.
Okay.
But
So
this is interesting.
So this footpath that exits the road, do you also want to follow him on that?
I don't think we should.
I
It's
kinda
getting dark. We'll come back. I say we come back. Can we stand on the road until we like can't see him anymore?
That's not going to take long because he walked into
It,
the
like-
woods and the light is low.
Yeah.
And so he's going to
I
disappear
don't think we should go
relatively
into the
quickly.
woods.
All right.
leave
We'll come back.
All right.
leave a stick upright or something so you can remember how to get back.
Yeah, would I need to do that, or would I be able to make enough of a note as to where this is? Do I need to leave a mark, or would I?
Chicken noises
No. Jesus Christ.
I don't need a soundboard anymore.
No.
This is amazing.
Should I leave? Like, is it something where it's like everything looks the same? I should leave something.
I would leave something.
Okay.
I think that given the circumstances, you've been fixated on this guy. You haven't really been paying attention to landmarks. I said 6 miles, but it's kind of like it's hard to ascertain the distance 100 yards forward or backward of where you are. I'd leave a marker.
I want to take a tiny piece of like rope that I have and like tie 2 sticks to make like one of those things when people die, the crosses.
Little shrine cross.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it
Okay.
there.
Fair enough.
You're going to put the Blair Witch marker on?
Yeah, a little voodoo cross.
Todd, in the meantime, we're gonna
Because we're
move.
supposed to party.
In the meantime, we're gonna make our way to the stallion.
We
and see if there's
roofied
any
someone
fights.
and then left.
Okay, because it's getting
without
on
saying
evening.
anything.
Yeah.
All right.
We want to
That
fight.
sounds good. That sounds good.
Drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Can we
dude.
not?
You've got the new toy. You should try it
I
out.
want to
Let's go
gut
fuck some shit
someone.
up.
Let's go back.
I'll
We
fuck it
go
up.
back.
I'm gonna fuck shit.
You're gonna fuck shit?
Shit's gonna be fucked with this guy.
Oh my god, we go back.
Okay.
To the...
You go back. And are you all going with Tryfon to the stallion, or do you have?
Well, we
I
went.
think this is happening while they're still
While they're
out
on
there.
their 6-mile
Yeah.
journey.
Oh, I see. So you're out on the 6 mile. Yeah, because you're gonna be gone for hours.
Yeah.
So you guys all wind up going to the stallion. Okay.
Thrud is small-legged, so is moving slower behind, climbs on his back.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, because you're feeling it.
Yes.
You're
But
feeling it. It's
Third,
hard.
you're
Thrud is also ready to go.
Oh,
Wants to
nice.
fight.
Okay.
You are solid, like a
I'm a cinder block on your shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to point out the general state of things, okay? Bran is sort of mildly damp from vomit and beer.
Ew.
You are also mildly damp from vomit and beer.
Yeah.
And on your back, you have a dwarf who is carrying a
You're playing
100 gold
chicken.
piece purse along with
You're playing
Piss
chicken.
ass drunk.
very, very difficult ability keeping down 26, 27 tankards of beer.
But
So
then
you
don't
guys
you
are...
have
Spelled
what's
out a
his
good
name?
time.
What's that?
Isn't what's his name with you guys?
Mandrake is with
Yeah.
us. What
Could
do
we
you
have-
Oh,
feel?
yeah,
Because
Mandrake
I
the
said
Black
you need
with
to
you.
stay with.
Who is relatively sober compared to you. Anybody's relatively sober. But yeah, so you find your way to the stallion. Okay. Now, of course, when you open the bar, you open the door to the What's that? Cow? A fucking cow? When you open the door to the stallion, the scene is very familiar, right? So you have that upstairs bar, which is a very, very large horseshoe bar. It can probably hold close to 35 people. And this being, like an evening time, a very common drinking night of the week, it's packed. Okay, it's full of people. You see the bartender that's behind the bar. He's now familiar to you because you've been working out there with Moth. You guys have been training together.
What's his name? The bartender?
The bartender's name is... Shit, sorry. Lost that one for a minute. Lawn Meat.
As I walk in, Lawn Meat!
Hey, Tryfon!
My man, I think the drinking champion deserves a fight tonight!
Oh, you guys have been at the contest.
The winner.
Wait a minute. There's no way
Oh,
that
don't
you
give
beat
me anything
Hatruda.
about the chain
And then like
drinker.
3 or 4 people at the bar like, no, we were there, she won! So the place goes
Chain
nuts.
digger my ass.
So all of a sudden, Lawn Meat goes over to one of the taps and he pulls
Not
out
another
a
drink.
beer and he slams it down in front of his
No!
Congratulations!
Con save.
So I'm
I've been
guessing
waiting
you're off
for
my
someone to
shoulders?
beat that old bag forever.
Yes, she went down, not in a good way.
Ah,
Oh!
glad to hear it.
Who's that?
We want a clobber.
Do I need to make a comment?
You want to go downstairs? We got some action tonight.
All 3 of us.
All right, they're warming up
No,
right
no,
now.
no,
They
no.
haven't
All
actually
3 of
started,
us.
but
Fuck
any minute
that.
now. You want to get on the roster?
Yeah.
All 3 of you.
All 3 of us.
Oh, nice. We got some
No.
newcomers.
All 3 of us.
Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
No.
All right, we'll get you on there.
Where's
Yeah.
Mandrake? What does Mandrake say?
All
about
4 of us.
No.
Come on,
Mandrake's
Mandrake.
looking around. He's like, no fucking way am I getting involved in this shit. But you guys go right ahead. So Air, who's Moth's companion, he's downstairs and he's taking registration names. So go ahead, sign up. Get yourself in a couple of fights.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
All right.
No.
So you guys go past the bar. There's a back door
Yeah.
that you're able to open up, down a flight of stairs, down to where the
How
pits
does
are
this
down
work?
below the
Do you know
building.
how this
I know
No,
how this
I
works.
don't.
I've been here a lot. You write your name down. They put you in. It's a random assortment of guys. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll kill them all.
You
Let's
get
go.
kill them
Oh
all.
my god.
You don't know who you're gonna get.
You get downstairs and you see this just absolute shirtless behemoth of a barbarian. I mean, he's just fucking monster sitting there. He's in a chair that's
He's all
way
neck down.
Yeah,
yes.
he's all like he's like a meat glacier, and he's just sitting on this
Meat
tiny
glacier.
stool that actually looks like if he wasn't careful, it would just slide right up inside of him somewhere. But he's got a table in front of him and a slate of with chalk on it, and he's sitting there marking down, and he looks at you, and he sees how fucking heavily armed you are, and he's like, "You can't have any of that in here.
What are you
Check
talking
your
about?
weapons.
This is bullshit.
It's a fighting pit. It's not a slaughterhouse."
Wait.
Are there
no one's
benches
been
down
fighting with
here?
weapons?
You can't fight with swords, weapons.
Oh, cool.
This is basically what you
So
bring
you can't
in
even
on
use your
person.
fancy new
No, I can
horn?
use my. I think I can use my horns.
He kind of looks at you and he's like, Moth.
Moth is my boy,
Moth
dude.
is sitting there and turns around. He's like, hey.
My boy. I'm gonna give him like one of these.
He kind of reaches out and grabs you around
Carl
the
Weathers
Good
and
to
Ford.
see you,
forearm.
brother.
And he looks at you. He goes, what's going on up here?
Don't be ableist.
Hey, I got
It's a prosthetic.
I got an upgrade. The best blacksmith in town right here.
No doubt.
Only use the blunt side, promise. You know me.
I don't know. I think we might be crossing a line there. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll give you an in, but your opponent has an opportunity to cut out. It's only fair. We say no weapons. You ain't gonna tell me that fucking thing grew out of your head.
How about we just ask him? And if he says no, it's fists only.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine. That's fine. But I want to fight either way.
Take that thing off.
It won't feel good, but sure, we can do it.
All right, so let me say this. If your opponent is not opposed to you using that thing, we leave it on. If your opponent is opposed, maybe your friend here takes it off for you and you fight anyway.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Thrud starts taking off all of her armaments.
Good. Puts your name down. What about you?
Looks at Mandrake and says, hands her battle axe to him.
He
Says,
reaches out and takes it, and all of a sudden he feels like...
You be very careful with all of them. I am entrusting you with very much.
This is a piece of work.
It's not just a piece of work.
We'll talk. I'll take good care of it. Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen.
I would like to talk to Moth and say, I know my friend here is going to say no to fighting, but I want you to put his name down. He's incredible.
Fuck no.
What, Lollipop here?
Come
Come
on!
I keep forgetting you're like neon.
Come on, you got this.
Dude,
No.
He's got skills, man. Hey,
Give it a shot. What's the worst that happens?
Come on, that's all.
put him against
What
that.
happens?
Put him
It'll be
against
like
that kid I knocked
Batman
out
cartoons
last time.
Where there's
Luck
pow,
of the draw.
That weak
pop,
kid.
and
Luck of the
biffle.
draw.
I'm gonna go pow pop boom.
Yes, let's do it. Pow, pop,
Huh?
boom.
Hey, you carried me out. I'll carry
He's
you
gonna
out.
go Eldritch Blast.
Hey, no magic. You know the rules. You know the rules.
I know the rules.
These are your
What are the
friends.
rules?
These
I
are my
don't know the rules.
boys.
All right, have a talk with them because you don't want them to ruin it for you.
Hey,
know
listen.
the
Keep the
rules.
fucking magic in your fingers.
So what can I do?
You can punch. You can headbutt. You can choke them out.
What is the point of this?
This is like kindergarten.
Hey, you know.
All right, fine. Let's do it. I need to fight something.
Okay. We'll get you on the roster. So he puts your names down, and he's like, head in, have something to drink, call you when it's your turn. Have a watch. Check out what's going on in there. I think you'll like it. All right, so, yeah.
Could we play these out?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
We can play them out.
Fucking hell.
It is currently 20 to 10, though.
Yeah.
So we'll do this in a relatively fast fashion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's
There's a
it's
buy-
just
is
me.
there a buy-in?
It's just me on the long drive tonight. That's
Plus,
going
you got to
home.
be careful though because it's going to be slow
I
going.
know.
I think.
It's Nutley put out like a warning about their roads already.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Okay. So what I'm doing over here for your opponent is I will be rolling the strength for that opponent. Okay. Just so it's kind of a random sort of thing. Because you got a lot of people in this place, right? You go downstairs, and there's about 55, 60 people down there, either not just for fighting, but to kind of watch and to hang out. I mean, these are big events in North Veritas. So, you got people that really enjoy this stuff. So, who's going first?
I think Lollipop goes first.
Oh,
Why would you make
no.
Lollipop would go last?
Bran is that.
I got an idea. I'm going to roll for it. All right? This is going to be easier.
You drug me along, and I'm embarrassed by my drunk ass friends. I'm
Since
not
Thrud
one
won the
guy that's
contest,
just like,
Thrud, you're going to be 1 and 2. Okay? Bran, you're 3 and 4. Tryfon, 5 and 6.
Copy that.
All right? And that's going to be a 3.
Nice.
So you see Moth come up. The night has started. There's been fights going on. I mean, you're not like the first one literally to go. Okay? But you're standing there. Moth comes up. He's got the slate in front of him. And he's like, all right, hold on a minute. Let me check my roster here. All right, so next. This is going to be good. Hold on a minute.
It's like a monster.
fuck you.
All right, next we got Lollipop and Fat. and you see this dude get up from the bar, and he is literally that. He is just like this big, heavy guy. However, his strength modifier is terrible. Okay? So he has the size, right? But he doesn't have the strength. But he's got mass. That's something you don't have. Okay, what is your strength modifier?
8.
Oh no! Oh
No!
You put the magic guy in the fucking ring. I'm over here like I can't.
You can't do this.
It's like slap fighting over here.
All right, so this huge dude and you get into the ring together.
This sucks.
Also, I have to make one quick roll here.
Can you use like his dex or something?
Okay. Okay,
man.
good. So, I'm just gonna write that down. You guys are gonna step into the ring together, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll initiative, okay, to see who is actually going to make the first attack.
It's not gonna be Brec.
You wait. What's your armor class?
13.
What?
13.
13. Okay, this guy has an armor class of 10. Okay, he's literally wearing like a pair of shorts and this torn like top. So he's just basically kind of like all flesh.
And every time he hits you, he gets wet from vomit.
That's disgusting.
You've been
What'd you roll for initiative?
19.
Dampened.
I rolled a 5. So you're gonna get to make the first attack. So you two get into the ring, and he's kind of like, and he's like, you can make a fisted attack. You can make it basically a non-weapon attack with either your feet, your hands. But go ahead and make an attack against his AC.
Yeah, Brad.
I mean,
You can do this.
it might be blocked by little, if he's named Fat, but I'm gonna go for a uppercut to the
gut.
gonads.
Uppercut to the gonads.
Punch him in the dick!
The old dick twist.
Yeah, something came into my mind about this dick twist.
All right, gonad punch. Make the attack.
Dick. So, according to my sheet, it says my unarmed strike is a +1, but I do 0 damage.
You hit? Are you hit? I'm assuming.
So I hit with an 11.
gotta
I
be-
don't know what I do.
All right, so your fist kind of makes
Yeah, how can
contact
you
with
not
this
do
guy,
that?
and it kind of
I'm
just
not strong enough.
ripples through him, but he just kind of like looks at you,
You
balls up
tickled
his
him.
fist,
You tickled him.
balls
No,
up his fist,
oh
and
no.
comes down, slam, and just like crushes the top of your head
Oh my goodness.
with it, and that's gonna be an 11.
Miss.
He misses. So you're actually, what's your dexterity?
14.
Okay, so you duck out of the way, and your dexterity is actually better than his. So you're able to duck out of the way. Make another attack roll.
Quick boy.
Roll it at 20.
That's another 11.
Another 11. So again, another like just
Bounces
You're
off the
softening
stomach.
him up. You're softening him up.
yeah. You're softening him up. He rolls a nat 1 on your attack, and so
This
as
is
he comes
hysterical.
around to try and
This is a
hit you,
fucking
your
slap
dexterity throws him off balance.
Oh.
He goes down on the ground.
Oh, big boy's down.
All right, he goes down on the ground. He's prone.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh my god.
What do you want to do with your attack? You have advantage on an attack roll right now.
Fist him.
Crush his face.
It's kind of
Crush
dirty,
his
but I'm
face.
gonna kick him. I'm gonna try and stomp on him.
Okay, stomp him in the.
I mean he's down right now. I'm gonna try and stomp his knee.
Ooh, dirty.
That's dirty, but
I'd stomp his
I'm gonna
face.
try and stomp his knee. I'm not going for the face.
Stomp his
That's
face
fuck.
then.
That's
Advantage
really
roll.
fucked up. God damn it. 13 to hit.
Okay, so you jump on this giant dude's knee. I have to say, I can't believe that with an advantage like that, you wouldn't do at least 1 point of damage to this guy.
I
You
know.
hit him 3 times. I mean, I know you're a super weakling.
Can you get one for each
But
hit?
still.
Not for every hit, but I think since this guy was down and he crafted the hit in a way, I'm gonna give him 1 on
Yeah.
So
I
he
got
does
one.
kind of like winces for a second, but he gets up off his feet and he's just like, this is like fighting a rubber band. Don't call my friend that.
They have
That's gonna be a 17 to hit,
His name's Lollipop.
and that is going to be what is it? 1 plus your strength
What
modifier
happens
for
if
an
you
unarmed
go
strike,
down
or
during
2?
these?
It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
So he's gonna do 2 points of bludgeoning damage to you. He comes around and just hits
He's
you
falling
right square in the chest.
You don't have to do this.
No. No, because you're not hitting with intent to kill.
Oh. That was so satisfying.
Your turn.
Just keep spinning.
Gonna swing back at him. 17 to hit.
It hits.
Nice.
Don't do anything.
Nothing done now. He comes
Alright,
back around,
baby.
slams you. That is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Miss, your turn.
Oh my god.
It's gonna take forever.
Christ.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Get through this quickly.
Huh? We're not
I
gonna get
miss.
this. I didn't realize he did 0 damage.
I don't. You thought they put me in here.
I know, but I didn't realize you did 0 damage. That's a nat 20.
Knock me out. Just knock me out.
Suplex him.
So that's 3 points of damage.
Jesus.
That's all it's
gonna
gonna do.
take fucking
3 points of
forever.
damage.
Hey, took it like a champ.
Boom, hits you again in the chest. Bam. Roll a nat 20.
What, to do 1 point of damage?
That's true. This is kind of...
It's a fucking dirty 20.
All right, so this goes
Dirty
on
20.
for a painful amount of time until all of a sudden you see this guy.
We're just slap fighting.
At some
around
point,
here.
he just comes up and he backhands Bran hard. You see Bran's whole head just kind of like turn. You see spittle. You see what you
Little
think is
bit
a
of vomit.
tooth. Yeah, some vomity beer
Oh.
comes flying in his mouth, and as his neck spins around, he loses consciousness and just goes face down into the dirt. And the one mitigator guy that comes over, he kind of like stands over and he's like, he counts it out. You don't get up.
Can we go out and drag him out?
Yeah, you guys can go out and drag him out of the pit.
Hey, you did great.
Sure.
You did really good. Mike. You killed it. You killed it.
It was good. You made
Crowd's
a good show.
cheering on this dude. He goes over, sits down at the bar, reaches back into his order of food, and just starts eating.
Fat bitch.
All right, so a little while later, let's see. So now you're 1, 2, and 3. You're 4, 5, and 6, and it's gonna be.
Let's do it,
Tryfon's
baby.
gonna go out there. So you get a. Hang on a second.
A green dragon.
You get a green dragon. So, you come out onto the floor, and Moth comes out, and he calls out. He's like, "All right, Tryfon, and Tryfon is going to be going up against Hallbild. Hallbild." You see this dude who's sitting like all the way over at the other end of the bar. This bar runs around the inside of the place. It gets darker as you go back, and you see this meatish head on the far side of the bar who just kind of like you see him start to get up, and he gets up and his head goes up impossibly high into the crowd.
No.
And you see this dude who is just like ripped from ear to ear. This very, very strong guy who stands probably about as tall as you
Oh,
are.
fuck me, dude.
He comes walking out and he sees you and he kind of like gives you a look. And then he leans over to Moth and you hear him whisper something in Moth's ear, and Moth kind of sits back and he's making a gesture at your head and he's kind of like going like this, and he's like, they're negotiating over there on the side. And there's a lot of noise in the bar so you can't really hear what's going on. And Moth comes over to you and he's like, he's good with it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Grab his dick and twist it.
I'll do it for you. The old dick twist.
All right, so this guy has an AC of 13. I mean, he's bare-chested, but
Okay.
he's got a very heavy, leathery skin. And just give me a second.
Does anybody know what the hit dice is for a fighter, a battle master?
D10.
No, for a maneuver.
For a maneuver?
Yeah.
All right, AC at 13.
Okay.
All right, so roll for initiative. You guys step out of the ring. The referee comes out. He kind of squares you guys off against each other, just talks about some of the rules really quickly. And then you guys back. Oh, I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Nat 20 on the mushroom.
I don't win.
No?
No.
Okay. So you guys come out into the arena, and this guy's just kind of like...
How you doing?
This guy's sauntering around you, and he's like really, like, chin juts out. He's, like, looking at you, like,
Moving so much,
like,
man.
You make an eye contact with him, and all of a sudden he just comes from nowhere with this right uppercut right up under your chin. As hard as he fucking can. And I mean, this guy's fast. Unfortunately, though, that's only going to be a 14.
It's going to miss.
Okay, so he goes by, and you duck your head, and you feel this thing go by you, and it feels like the air is just splitting around your head.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like juke to my left and hit him with a left hook.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
A 13 will just hit.
Okay. So with the unarmed strike, that's gonna be 4 damage.
Okay.
After that, I'm going to expend one of my dice to make a grapple check against him at advantage.
Okay, so I got to make a strength save.
Athletics. It's not at advantage, but I get to add the hit die to it.
It's an athletics?
It's an athletics opposed athletics check.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep.
This die.
23.
23. I don't? Let me see one thing.
Are you proficient in athletics?
Yeah.
So that's 2 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, I have a +5.
To your strength?
Oh, I'm at 19, and then I get to roll this as well. D8. For the hit die, for the battle maneuver.
Right, but that's only if you beat me in the athletics competition.
No, I get... let me read it to you. After you hit a creature with a melee attack on your turn, you can spend a die to try and grapple. Add die to roll.
Okay. Oh, I see. So, but when you spend the die...
It's this battle master shit.
Yeah, I spend this die. It's like a... I have one at this level.
like a key point.
Yeah.
He's spending a die, which is like a key point for him, but acting as inspiration.
Oh, I see. So the inspiration...
So when Liam does the bait and switch thing, he
yeah.
rolls a die to determine the AC boost to the other person. Sometimes it's 2. Sometimes it's fucking 10.
Oh, so that's what this die is.
That's what he's rolling. He's rolling a bonus to what he's doing by spending one of his battle master dice.
And that number gets added to this guy's AC?
To
his
grappling roll. It's boosting his roll, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, but how many times does he get to spend that die?
Once.
Yeah,
I have one hit die at this level.
Yeah, he essentially only has one key point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Nervous, man. He rolled a 23. It's fucking nuts, dude. Let's see. A 1.
All that for that.
All that for that.
Man.
Okay, so not grappled.
Not grappled. No.
Okay.
But you never did your damage from your first fist attack.
It was 4 damage.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Okay.
So I get hit him with a left hook, and then I attempt to get my right arm around the back of his neck, but it just kind of slips off.
He squirrels away, and he comes back around with this massive roundhouse, right roundhouse.
Okay.
That's going to be a 14.
Miss.
What do I need to hit you?
18.
Fuck me. I gotta get some better rolls here. All right, another miss on my part.
I'm gonna make a move to headbutt him.
Okay.
Which means I get bonus as well. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Which would be the 1d8 plus 3. So that's already 11.
Right.
Plus 1. 12.
Right.
And then I roll it again.
Oh, this is with the horn?
Yeah, and I rolled an 8.
So it's 12.
It's a 12
Plus
plus
8.
12 plus
Just
1.
fucking murdered
So I did
this
25
dude.
points of damage with my headbutt.
25 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
You come in and just like
Oh my god.
crush this guy's skull. You're just like, and you actually sort of feel this hot moment on your head where you make the connection where his skull splits, right? And as you sort of like hit him and pull away, you see the blood just begin to trickle down his face, and he's kind of stunned for a minute. And you see him reach out to try and like grab your horns in response to that.
Yeah.
Aw.
And he kind of like stumbles for a minute. And with that, he takes your head. What was the total amount on that? 25?
25.
Okay. He grabs the top of your head with that just as you're pulling away. And he goes to slam your head
He's
down.
alive?
Yes. Slam your head down into his knee.
He's alive?
And that is going to be a 17.
Miss.
Wham! He slams that down into there. And that is
I'll
going
use it
to
as
be
he's like fucked up from the headbutt.
6 points of damage.
No, he missed.
He missed.
He missed. Rich has an
18.
18.
Oh, he's an 18.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck! Does
Big
no
miss.
damage whatsoever.
So I just like kind of like dodge out of the way. After that,
How is he still up?
yeah, I mean, how's he looking?
bad. I mean, his one eye is like sort of lazying off to the side. I mean, he's
Oh, this
bad.
poor bastard.
Dude, he's like,
Aw, poor
you
guy.
fucking clobbered him.
As I kind of like dodge out of the way of the knee, I'm gonna kind of like lift his arm up and just again fucking hit him with the headbutt again.
Roll it.
It's so messed up. Trying to gore this motherfucker.
Ooh, that's
alive.
really bad. It's really bad. +5 to hit, so it's gonna be a 8 + 1, 9.
No, this
Misses.
one's gonna miss. It's
Yeah.
swing. You know what? Actually, the miss is mostly because he's kind of like swaying. This wasn't a dexterous miss. He's just like fucked up.
Yeah.
But same time, even though you did that, now he comes at you and he just tries to like throttle you. He comes back at you with a headbutt.
Okay.
He comes in.
He's headbutting me.
That's gonna be a dirty 20.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. Okay. So dirty 20, and that's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
With a headbutt?
It's still an unarmed strike, so it still counts the same as.
Well, I mean, how is he doing after giving a headbutt?
Well, he's
Yeah,
not
right?
hitting. He's not hitting Tryfon in the horn. Oh yeah, that's true. He's already
He's
got
got a
serious.
split
Yeah.
skull.
He's already got serious damage.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bleeding
I
out
mean,
of
the
the skull.
guy's a barbarian. Like he's just like he's trying to give it all, right?
Okay. I'm gonna headbutt him. Now. Oh, you know what? After getting headbutt, I'm kind of
Fuck,
like
I never raged.
that sucks for him. So he's been taking
I've never
full.
played a barbarian before.
He's been taking full damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So after he kind of like headbutts me, I'm like,
I'm raging.
You kept
I-
to rage on your turn.
yeah.
Bonus action.
Your turn is over.
Oh my god.
I'm the fucking
Can you
DM.
get him something? He's gonna fucking kill us
I
all.
want this fight to end. It's after 10 p.m.
All right, just hit me.
After he headbutts me, I'm kind of fucking. It's like now we're just standing in front of each other, no defense, headbutting each other.
These two absolute behemoths just smashing heads.
That's gonna be a 17 to
That
hit.
hits.
All right.
Don't even roll it. You
Good
slam
night.
into him and he just like stumbling. His
His skull
That's why it didn't matter if I
splits
raged or not.
No.
After I headbutt him, I just
You
I
grabbed his dick
yell
and
out.
twisted
You
it.
did.
I grabbed his dick and twisted it. I
Face
yelled
down
at him.
into the dirt. The referee just comes over and he's just like, pounds twice, and they start dragging him off. He holds your hand up. The bar is just like they're happy about that. So you walk off.
Wow.
Much needed victory.
Let's do a quick
I'm
one.
not gonna let you use
All right,
that horn.
really quick one.
Yeah.
All right,
You're gonna be
so
like,
Thrud,
shit.
they
Yeah, you're
call-
barred from this fucking.
They call your
5 points
name.
of damage on
Let
a
me just
headbutt.
roll my stat on this dude.
Ridiculous.
Wild. Finally got to use the fucking maneuver.
Okay, I got my modifier, and I'm gonna roll my HP on this. Okay. This one has an armor class of 14. Okay, this is. Let me give you the name. I need a name. This guy's name is Glot.
Glot?
Glot.
Glot the clot.
Glot gets
Glot,
up. He's got this
glot.
long, stringy, greasy hair. He's missing like 4 teeth on the top front row of his mouth. He's just like, his face is kind of scarred and deformed and everything, and he gets up and he's like, ha ha, ha ha, a woman.
Kick his ass.
Let's go!
We
Oh
don't,
my god!
we don't make it back to see any of these, right? This is all
I don't think
happening
so.
while we're gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also did
You
go
guys are
weird.
still. You guys are still. You're several hours out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Roll for initiative.
Are we having
Yes.
girls?
Roll for initiative.
We're gossiping.
20.
Natural 1.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Thrud will headbutt. That's a dirty 20.
That hits. Holy shit.
Woo!
So that.
Thrud's on a fucking rampage tonight.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
Kills him one time.
Let's see. That's I guess 4 points. Yeah.
4 points. You headbutt Glot right in the mouth,
Sounds like
and you
Glot.
feel one of Glot's teeth just kind of like crack on your
Yeah, but it's
forehead a little
Glot.
bit, and you kind of pull it away, and he's just kind of like, "Oh!" grabs you by the beard and pulls your face down again, like right into his knee.
It's their favorite move.
Oh.
Oh God, a 3.
L.
Thrud does a tuck and roll maneuver past him, pops up behind him, and tries to put him in a sleeper hold.
He's kinda like, huh? He kind of like looks around.
Ooh, that is a 9.
Isn't that
A
an
9?
opposed athletics check?
What's
oh,
that?
yeah, sleep. That would be a grapple, right?
Yeah, that'd be a grapple. So that's a 9 on the strength, or athletics, I should say.
Uh,
Or add your athletics modifier to that.
There's a 9.
9?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god. Crit.
So he kind of like slips away from
At
you.
least it wasn't a...
Realizes where you are as you attempt the grapple, and he just comes around full force, 2 fists just this way. I'm going to rage.
Jesus
Oh, he's a
Christ.
barbarian too.
Yeah.
I would have lost
Okay.
that fight if you
A 2.
That does not hit.
Ow.
What the fuck?
So at this point, Thrud is going to double fist come underneath and go for the
The gooch.
Gooch it.
gooch. Ah, god damn it! That's another 9.
Double fist
A lot of
him!
missing going on here.
Missing. Yeah.
Okay, so Glot just kind of like stops and shakes his head, and then just drops down and throws one foot up into the air and tries to connect underneath your chin.
Shows his
Finally,
knot in the air.
22,
That hits.
and that is going to do 3 points of damage.
Oh my god. Was that him?
Yes,
Okay.
he did that in response to the kick
And
to
he's
the
still
chin.
on the ground with the kick with the.
No, he's not prone.
No, okay.
Yeah,
But he just kicked up.
he just kicked up through that massive slab of meat up into the air.
All right. Thrud is going to shake it off and look at him, and then
We need to
try to
touch the
drop kick right into his face. That is a 15.
That 15 will hit.
Okay, so that's a 4.
4 points,
4 points.
of which I'll take half.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
This is gonna go on forever.
Drinking champ!
Plants the fist in the chest, comes at you with the elbow, like raised, coming right, and this guy kind of towers over you a little bit, so this is coming like right at the eye socket. That's going to be a 21.
Motherfucker hits.
And that is going to do 3 points of damage.
Rude.
You ate it really well.
All right.
It's looking wrong over here.
Thrud is going to. What is Thrud going to do? She's going to do another headbutt. And that is a 10.
A 10
No,
will miss.
11, I'm sorry.
11 will also miss.
All right. Thrud's going down.
Oh, really?
This is
Oh. We'll see.
Okay.
She's at
Oh
6.
my god.
So this
I love
Glot just throws his body into the air and tries to land on top of you. Just complete full force of the body down on top of you.
The next thing.
It's gonna be a 21 to hit,
Motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude.
and that's gonna be 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
How's your health?
Down to 3.
Oh, man.
You got this.
Thrud is going to attempt
I want to go.
to jump onto his shoulders and piss on his head.
Oh my god!
A urine attack?
A urine attack. And that is a
Acid
12.
damage.
Is there a modifier for the attack on that?
On the piss
That
attack?
You're
type of
standing
grapple?
on Glott's shoulders, and he's kind of like moving his head, and you're peeing all around, but you don't manage to make contact with him. You didn't make the AC.
What was his AC again? 13?
14. Yeah. All right, so he kind of like reaches up, grabs you, and tries to like throw you down full force onto the ground. That's gonna be a 10.
That misses.
Okay.
Throw up on him.
What?
Throw up on him.
Pull trig!
Alright, Thrud is going to go for the good shot.
Can I?
That's a 14.
A 14 will hit.
Yes, finally. So that's 4 points.
4 points. I'll take half of that. That now all of a sudden started to crack through Glott a little bit. You see him getting a little bit shaken. Uppercut, right to the chin. 13.
Misses.
Can I attempt to distract?
Headbutt. Oh, yeah. That's a 23.
Definitely hits.
So another 4.
4, and I'll take half of that. That one actually shatters, hits the jaw. You feel the jaw kind of crack a little bit underneath your head. You can see him. He's kind of like getting a little bit like he's blinking a lot. He's trying to right.
Can I attempt to distract him?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna yell out. I just shit my pants.
Oh my god! You're gonna yell out. I just shit my
No,
pants.
Don't do that. Everybody's gonna think you shit your pants.
I just pissed on him, so what business does it
You just
make?
went from the coolest motherfucker
To the worst.
But I said it with like a huzzah.
to a best.
I just shit
Shit my pants!
Huzzah! I shit my
I
Give me a
soiled my
performance check.
underpants.
All right, all
Give me a
right.
performance check.
I
We'll see if
soiled
it's
my
like-
britches.
Whose turn is it? Is it his
It's
turn?
mine, but I
A
just-
performance that's gonna be a 16.
yeah. Well, I beat that.
Fuck.
All right, he's focused. He's focused. He
All right.
wants to smash this dwarf to
I
smithereens.
tried.
All right.
He's not
grabs
paying
you out of the back
attention.
of the
Shit
neck,
his
that
pants.
wants
tries to
smash
slam
this
your head down into his leg. 7.
No. I am going to throw the elbow right up into his eye socket.
Oh!
9.
9. Not gonna do it.
How many 9s have you rolled?
All of them.
Yeah.
He comes running. He comes running around in a circle, jumps up in the air, takes both of his feet, and tries to slam them into both of your knees at the same
Oh
time.
my god, dude.
And that's gonna be a 19.
Oh,
Hits.
your,
Oh
your
my God,
kneecaps
your
are gone.
kneecaps.
Points of damage.
That is it. Thrud is down.
Kneecaps gone.
So he cracks you. He was down to 3 hit points, by the way.
Why would you say that?
It's over. I wanted to know.
You did have a coin.
You do have a coin.
You'd have to hit him 2 more times, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta hit him 2 more times. So
All right, so you get taken out in this, and you find yourself waking up along with Bran on the side of the ring. Tryfon's there, kind of. He's got a little bit of cold water. He's splashing on both of you
Hey
guys.
man, dude, you killed it tonight, man. You can't win everything.
You can
Let's
try.
copy,
A girl can dream.
You
can't
can dream. But you fucked him up. Cracked his jaw a little bit. That was good.
Piece of shit, dwarf.
Piece-
Fucking crap.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the
Stringy
same thing.
hair,
Shrooms
glot,
before we leave, So we
motherfucker.
can message
Yeah.
Todd throughout the week. throughout
Short,
the
short
day.
bitch.
What's that?
Probably.
I think that'd be awesome.
Probably.
All right, so Remy and Circe wind up making their way back into town.
We're gonna,
You guys are finishing up at the bar.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go back to probably your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and half of it.
Take a reasonable,
Yeah,
okay
enough
amount
for
What's
of
12
going on?
hours. We're taking some mushrooms.
Oh shit! All right, so each of you are taking a
Enough
dose
for
of the mushrooms you
12
bought.
hours.
Okay.
holy shit.
For 12 hours.
I think it would also tend to hit
Or
me
do you wanna
that
do a
Remy's
bit
not in
less?
my sight.
We should maybe start
Now that I'm
moderation.
not really drunk anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually probably a
So-
little bit alarming to you.
Yeah.
You get your axe back from
Yeah,
Mandrake the
How are you
Black.
not freaking out?
who,
No,
I was
no
drunk.
idea where
Looks
I am.
Just
It
now,
says,
like after the
"Good
adrenaline
shot."
was gone, I'm
That
like,
guy,
fuck, where
I've
is
seen
he?
Glot
You had
fight
one
before.
job, and you didn't
Piece
do
of
it.
shit.
I bought.
ran away.
He's a
three
piece of shit.
doses.
I will put him in his place.
I'm sure you will. All right.
It will happen.
I
Don't
bought
be a
3
stranger.
doses, right?
He hands the axe back to
Maybe
you.
we'll split a dose.
Did I win money?
We'll
Yeah.
split one. We'll split
You did win money, and you won. small pouch of silver, totaling 16 silver pieces.
Thank you.
We split a dose of the mushroom.
Yeah.
You split a single dose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I will put that into the recap for next week.